Hey everybody, I am here. I'm just looking for my comb real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, what else do I need? One more thing. Get my phone set up right here so I can look at the chat. Give me 1 second, queens, kings. And hello to everyone coming in. I'm trying to get my little situation situated. Hello, Miss Viola. Hey, Bestie Lorraine. Hey, Roro, Jackie, Evelyn, Becca, Shelly. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all come on in. Making sure I got everything I need before I get started. Hey, y'all. Hey, chit chat. Hey, chit chat. Hope everybody's doing good. Your gracious host is with you. I decided to go live while I was getting myself together for tomorrow because tomorrow my brother 58 South is doing his last show. Y'all know him and my husband has a podcast, so their last episode will be shot tomorrow. So the whole cast is going to be there, so I'll be there in support. So I decided to go live while I do my hair. And that's that. Now let me grab something to wipe my hands with and we'll get started. Hey, Miss Pamela. Monica, hello. Oh, bring y'all a little closer. Now, I've got to do my best. Let me see. Let me see here. Turn it that way. Y'all pray for me that I don't accidentally hit my camera and moon somebody. Hey, Kashrel. Hey, Latte. Hope everybody is doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. I know we got some multiple lives going on, but it was only so long I could wait before it gets too late. So, anywho, the purpose of this live, thank you so much, Roro, for welcoming everybody. Shout out to the moderators. I love each every one of you. Yes, thank you, Shelly Shell. Thank y'all so much. Let me see. Hey, Therese. All right. For anyone else coming in the chat, I will be paying attention to the chat. I need to put it up on my on my selfie stick thing, so I don't have to bend down to see. Let me see. Let me see. Raise my phone up a little bit so I can read the chat during our show. The hubby says hey to everyone too. I told him I was about to go live while I do my hair, and then oh, happy birthday, Latte. Happy birthday. Y'all, I'm sitting here switching it up. Back to my old school favorite soda today. Drinking me some Dr. Pepper. Okay, y'all. I don't want to wait too long to get into it. Let me sip some water real quick, light my blunt, and start preparing my hair. Let me cover my chair with something. Use these. Okay. Okay. This live is definitely for entertainment and educational purposes only. Thank you all so much in advance for being here. Everything we say here is alleged, unless you come up with why it's a fact. You feel me? Okay. Y'all, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy birthday to any of the birthdays this week. Special thank you to everyone who has been blessing the break room with your presence, your views, your comments, your shares, your cash apps, your super chats, your super stickers, and everything in between. I love you all so very much, and I'm very thankful for you. Just wanted to go ahead and get that out the way. Now let's get into our show. Understand? Now, hunting. If y'all been traveling like I've been traveling around these YouTube streets, then you have probably seen and heard some of the things I've seen and heard. Like, what? So, um, one of the things. Oh, child, my hair is just so thick, but I thank you, Lord, for it. Hey, Miss Sonya. Damn, I think I need one more thing. Do I? Think I'll be all right. Anywho, y'all. Do I? Should I? Could I? I think I'll be okay. I don't know. I'm trying to debate if I want to put some cream on my head or not, y'all. You're not fully clean unless you're just fully clean. Sorry, y'all. She looking for some. Watch I find I find what I'm looking for when I'm done. Sorry, y'all. I needed everything that I needed. What's up, though? Hello, hello, hello. Spiritual to you. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right, I've held y'all long enough. I was making sure I had all my hair products where I needed to be while I was doing my hair. Welcome to the chat. Let us go ahead and get into some things, y'all. 'Cause I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I'm gonna try to keep this one down to about an hour tonight. No more than an hour and 30. So I'm gonna make sure I'm off by 11 tonight. Now I'm saying, give me some good night's sleep. Um, and y'all, I'm on my stream yard, so anything extra that be going on in the chat with what I'm saying, the people we be having to kick out, I can't see them through StreamYard. So everybody just welcome any new subscribers, get rid of any you know what's, and that's it. That's all on that. Now, the reason why I decided to do this impromptu live because I did not plan to go live today. I was just gonna, take a little day off, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I couldn't contain myself because stuff was just so funny today to me. So I'm not gonna waste my time, and I'm gonna go get into what had me cracking up today. Okay, I probably had you cracking up too. Now, y'all, I don't mean a gossip, but I'm going. I don't mean a gossip. Okay, but Hunty, if you was anywhere where I was and you heard that the response from Pretty Bree Honey to Big Bree, child, let me say this first of all. Yes, Pretty Bree definitely dogged what's the name? Little, medium, Big Bree, whatever, whatever her size is. Child, Hunty, she got red for the filth, okay, for the filth. Now, let me tell you what be tickling me, y'all. There is nothing funnier to me than when people get red for filth when they enter chats they ain't got no business entering. You know what I'm saying? Like little medium Brie, she made a complete fool out of herself by going on that girl chat because then you know what you do when you do stuff like that, you provoke the person. They might be taking it a little light on you, but then when you show up in a chat with your BS, well, then you set a certain ignition in them. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I don't take what Pretty Bree said for a joke is because she was able to say it so calmly. You understand? And normally when you just saying stuff to make somebody mad, you be saying all kind of stuff and you just be rambling and going and going. But there was none of that. Like she was calmly like she was calmly reading her for the filth, y'all. And I personally thought it was just hilarious. I can't front. I really, I thought it was personally hilarious. And let me say this too. The funny thing is that let me address the hive real quick. It's been a long time since I've addressed the hive. Oh, and can I say I don't know if my girl gonna get this or not, but to everyone who has sent the cash app yesterday that I didn't catch during the live, especially thank you so much, my Deuce, my sister Lo. I think I got a chance to thank her, but even if not, I wanted to do it now. Sister Dolores, she always bless me in my sleep. I love you, Sister Dolores Holder, and I'm just really grateful for you. And anybody else, if I missed you, please forgive me. If you sent me something yesterday, let me know in this chat if you are here so I can thank you. I know it was about 4 or 5 names up there, and Miss White and Cancer 66 and all of you beautiful ladies. I'm so grateful for you. I really am. I want to make sure that I gave you your shout out and That be that. And another shout out to D Ham. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I love you all. And thank you, Sister Teacher and D Ham and God Speaks for joining me yesterday on my panel. We had a very, very good time last night. Very good time, very good topics. Shout out to all of you. Love you all. Let's continue. Now, my thing is that I feel like in this case, all parties involved are pretty much making each other look crazy. I'm not sure. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Oh, hold on, guys. Miss Jackie Moore, thank you so much for that cash app, sweetheart. Thank you so much for blessing me this evening. I'm so grateful for you. If anybody else sent anything, because I'm hearing the notification, but when I'm on StreamYard, the name doesn't come across my screen like I'm used to. So I do not want to miss anyone. So if you send me anything and I don't shout your name out, please just be like, Tiff, did you get that? So I can acknowledge you. Please, please, please. Thank you so very much. I know some of y'all might not like to be put on the spot, but you gotta let me thank you. So we're gonna have to work together to make sure I know who's sending what, so I can please tell you how grateful I am for you. Thank you. And now back to the show. Thank you, Jackie Moore. I love you so so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you good, babe? Okay. Um, so yeah, I one thing people have to be careful of is you don't get a free pass when you enter other people's chats the same way as Anna the Scammer did. And welcome to the chat, spiritual to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. You don't get to get a free pass. Hold on, y'all. It don't went off again. Thank you, Miss Pamela. Thank you so much, Miss Pamela, for the cash app. I love you. And I know it went off a second before Jackie. So somebody sent me one. I haven't got a chance to thank. So let me know if you sent me a cash app during this live so I can thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Pamela and Miss Jackie, and the other person who I'm trying to find out who you are. But thank you so much, y'all. Oh my goodness, my heart be full. um you don't get a free pass coming in people's chats, and popping off and um Brianna could have very well responded on her own page and said how she felt. But once you come over there, first of all, why are you even watching that? The other girl, you know what I'm saying? If you are so sure in your relationship and what you got going on, why are you even watching the other party, and seeing what they have to say and what they have going on? Why would you even care if you know where your man at, when, and all of this stuff? Why are you even checking for it? But the fact that you're responding, and we all know how Brianna makes that embarrassed. You can even tell, even when she's just typing the laughter, we can tell that she's always look. Her embarrassment cannot be hidden. Even behind the screens, she be embarrassed. That's it. That's all. And my thing is, why further embarrass yourself by jumping on somebody's chat and giving them the opportunity to even further embarrass you? Like, people have to realize sometimes no response is a good response. Hey, Brit, I love you, love you, love you. it's just all this is just funny to me. And then it's like the more embarrassed that Brianna ends up behind this boy is the more the people across the street they don't want to talk about that. They want to cover all that up. They want to skip past it and sweep it under the rug. Like y'all had so much to say when anybody else said anything about these kids. Now this girl done came on here and called this girl children issy. Add the P. She called him Issy and nappy headed. She called little girls nappy headed. You understand what I'm saying? Now let me tell you what's wrong with this. Now, if my so-called man is if I was to catch you with the same girl that done called my kids nappy headed and issy, and you still dealing with them, oh, we got a problem. You understand? We have a problem. You see, now if you caught back up dealing with the same woman who done called my kids issy, me and you has a problem. You understand? We already got a problem. But our problem is going up. When it's up, it's gonna be stuck. You understand? Hey, Carolina girl, love you, girl. So I'm like, dang, y'all went in when different people, when y'all thought different people from different panels or whatever was saying foul things about Brianna kids, which certain comments were probably made that was not necessary, but nobody has really went in on nobody's kids like that on this side at all. Hey, Miss Betty, how are you? So I'm like, now this girl just went on there and read this girl for filth. And you mean the hive ain't swarming over there, like doing what they do best, honey. Y'all don't let her come over here and straight disrespect this girl kids. Disrespect her, her, disrespect her relationship. And y'all over there. I need to sip my Dr. Pepper. Hold on. You mean tell me Pretty Brie ain't doxed yet? You mean to tell me the hive ain't came out with an address and a phone number and her threatening the kids and whatever else is going on over there, Hunty? I am tickled so pink. Like, how does the hive work exactly? Like, yo, this girl just went over there and read Brianna her rights for filth. Like then somebody tell me down in the chat what was the word she used that she can tamper. You know that hit where it hurt. She was using words like I could tamper with your man anytime. I'm sorry, but I like the way she moved. You know what I mean? That to me is like funny. It hit a little harder. Not when you say I can, do your man anytime I want to, or I can da 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 da. That girl said I can tamper with your man anytime. Then she said, "You can get mad all you want. I'ma still eat them up." Wait. Hold on. Oh wait, I might can't smoke this. I might can't smoke this blunt and talk about this, honey, because I'ma choke all night long. Like y'all, this lady just came up here and said your kids is issy. They nappy headed, and I can tamper with your man anytime I want. Ooh, wait. Yo, then told her that's why he sent you home in a Uber. I'm like, how would you even know that? Like, how do people know so much, yo? Like who recorded Rihanna getting in an Uber? She said, "Yo, man, that's like, your man sent you home crying in a Uber." Like, yo, I am so done. Oh, look, which I see she even called and texted him, and she said, "You want some of this sweet?" Oh my goodness, I'm done. I'm done. Oh man, wait. Hey, virtuous woman. I'm reading the comments, y'all. She also says she needs a vagina rejuvenation anytime. Everybody with stuff is small. What's going on? That's true though. I mean, something is wrong if maybe her cat a size 11 too. Maybe her Kit Kat a size 11, like her feet. Yeah, tell you, honey. Mm-mm. Ah, that's a shame when your hole was size 11 too. Dang. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, Miss Deborah. Y'all, I am tickled pink, yo. I had to come on here and get my laughs in. I had to. It was funny. It remains funny to me. I'm just sorry, because to me, like I said, it's all karma. It's kismet. It was meant to be. Pretty Bree was meant to be. Hey, Miss Gloria, Miss Cheryl. Hello, 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 my beauties, my gorgeous, gorgeous loves. Angie coming through with the violins. Treasure coming through, sending the violins back to Angie. I like it. I like it. But yeah, y'all, it's weird. Everybody just weirdos. Like, yo, because honestly, I look. I wouldn't be caught up on here arguing. Like, look, how grown is people? Like, Rihanna totally lost cool points with me for even getting on her thing, arguing with another woman about your man. And the first rule in 2023 in relationships is you don't, and this is how I know she's still young, dumb, and full of, because when it comes to your man, see, your man is the one that owes you respect and trust and loyalty. I don't know what it is about these silly women that they want to go back and forth with the other woman instead of checking your man. You know what I'm saying? You need to be checking your man. You and your man need to be over there in the chat seeing what's going on. Like, it's not cute anymore to lay next to your man and be arguing with the other woman he's sleeping with. Like, come on. Ain't that something, treasure? Like, I think that's just so young minded when you go and argue. Cause I've done it before. But guess what? I was in my it was before the age of well before I turned 30, you know. After the age of 30, honey, I feel like nothing never should you, but let alone like being 30 years old, an influencer with three, four kids, three, four, five kids. You should be past the time of your life where you know what I mean. You've been married, you're going through a divorce, you just got too much going on you know and I'm sorry, people can't fake the funk with me. You're embarrassed because guess what, that other girl, whether she like Janelle or don't, she ain't got no soul ties. Like, she's not she ain't really giving that much care to it. It's almost like it is like the game she admits that it is. Like, yo, I just go play with your man when I want to. You know what I mean? Like, that hurts when a woman has access to your lover, your soulmate, whatever they be calling each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's three people forever young. Right. When it's 2023, I don't care if you is under 30. Ain't nobody arguing with no other women about no man. If that's where you want to be, go on over there. Like, I ain't about to give you no chance to make a fool out of me. I'm not chasing no man. I ain't chasing no women down for no man. No. Mm-mm. Shoot. And once I let you go out the door, don't think you ain't returning. You ain't returning to me with the woman saying all over you. No, go where you want to be and stay there. It's like people got to start, you know, choosing instead of always, waiting to be chose. You got to start choosing, and sometimes choosing is choosing yourself. Like, I wish I would sit up here and be in a jacked up relationship that look corny just because I'm trying to make my ex-husband or current husband jealous that's really laughing at you. Like, honey, he done kept the upper hand in this story for quite some time because everything she do is goofy. It's goofy. Man who took care of everything to her man. She has to take care of Melissa Santana. You better say it, girl. Melissa Santana said Pretty Bree said she out here looking crazy. Went from a man who took care of everything to a man she has to take care of. Ooh. Mm. Ooh, wee. Oh, God, like that Carolina girl. Carolina girl said, you can make a freak out of me, but not a fool. Come on with it now. Somebody came to church somebody tonight. I ain't chasing no man that was in my younger days. I haven't been with a sorry A man in 3 years. That part, Jackie. That part. Let's see here. Ooh, we y'all on one on today. I am telling you, like, yo, somebody will have to do some straightening. Like, after all this, like, that's why I'm like, everybody is straight clowning themselves. They're clowning themselves. Like, across the street ain't got nothing for us at this point. Like, come on. Your girl is shooting for bad over there. You understand what I'm saying? Your girl, Little Bree, Big Bree, Medium Bree, she's shooting for bad over there. Hey, Candy Cane. Right, Candy Cane. Hey, Tanya, baby. And hey to anyone else in the chat or watching. Love you all. Grateful for you all. Please hit the like button. If you want to send your girl a cash out, everybody already know it's Big Stacks 1983. If you want to super chat, super sticker, or become a member and let your name go green, you're welcome to do so whenever you choose to do so. It's been great day. Da, da, da. Yes, y'all. I'm like, I wish I would. Like, this dude, thank you so much, Hercules. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the super. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that so much. Um, But yeah, I wish I would let somebody come through chill and be firing off at me like that. And keep in mind, y'all, this is the same girl. We done did this dance with the same girl before. And also keep in mind that um um we have dealt with these kind of situations with Janelle throughout they scene. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep in mind that just 2-3 months ago he was posting old videos of him on vacation with other chicks. Let's keep in mind that months ago he was in the Uber over the summer videotaping the ladies doing a do on each other. Let's keep in mind now, Pretty Bree done been on the scene before. Y'all. So technically at this point, it's habitual. He's a habitual cheater. Ah. No, nasty. I'm afraid we're not jealous, honey. I'm afraid, you know. Thank you, Tanya, for the super chat. Thank you, Tanya. I'm blessed, grateful, and humble, and much appreciative. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Tanya Lewis. Shout out to you, Hercules. Shout out to everybody, man. I love y'all. Oh, snap. Sister Lo, you ain't gonna keep playing with me like this, man. You've been blessing me all week, man. I love you, girl. I love you. Man, you've been blessing me every day. Like, what is Lo? Lo, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Thank y'all so much. Man, y'all be spoiling your girl on the low. That ain't my sinuses this time. I really cried. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Very grateful. Thank you, Jesus. When Jesus sent a beautiful chat to be a fence. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for each and every one of them and pour a blessing so big out on them they can't even hold it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for them. Uh, love you, Brad. Love you. I love y'all so much, man. Shit. I can't even focus when I just get to wanting to love up on your child. I be forgetting who I'm talking crap about. You see what good love do to you? Hey K Brown, hey Roquel, welcome. I love you. I love each and every one of you. Thank you again, Hercules Brown. I love you so much, my brother. I'm thankful for you, man. Y'all just a blessing, a true, absolute blessing. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. I love y'all for loving me. For real. Thank y'all. Thank you again, Sister Lo. Thank all of y'all. Y'all pour up so much love between the love and the reefer. I can't even keep up in my mind. Thank you, Carolina girl, for the super sticker. I love you. Carolina girl, you are my world. Love so sweet. I love y'all so much. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you all. Thank you. I love y'all so much. How can a single man cheat on a married woman? Ooh, Melissa came through with the comment. And when she said that, I thought, dang, you got a point. Okay. Now, I'm afraid I have to agree. I'm afraid I have to agree there, Miss Melissa. How can a single man cheat on a married woman? Oh my God. Y'all be making so much sense. It be the chat for me. It be the chat for me. And y'all already know if anybody want to come up, that's why I'm on the stream, y'all. If anybody want to come up, give an opinion, drop down, stay a while, do whatever you like. It's up to you. You're welcome. Any and all is welcome up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not choosy with my panel. You feel me? I'm not choosy. Oh my goodness, Melissa, that might be the comment of the night for me, child. How can a single man cheat on a married woman? Ooh, Ooh, that's a good one. But you are ever so right, man. You are ever so right. That's the funny part about it. Who's really doing who wrong in a case? You know what I mean? Like, is Pretty Bree wrong? Is Jonelle wrong? Or is Brianna wrong? You know? It seems to me that Brianna is just she's in her reaping season, you know? I think I'm gonna retitle this reaping season, you know? Sometimes we get in our reaping season a little quicker than we initially planned, you know? And I think right now your girl is in her reaping season, you know? Like Pretty Bree is no accident. Janelle is no accident. It's her reaping season, you know? You wanted to go and do a good man. You wanted to go and put a good man in a bad situation. And now look where you at with it. Mm-hmm. Yup. Now you with a bad man having to pretend you in a good situation. You see how this works? Now I was trying to warn people about karma for the past 4 months, but nobody want to listen to little old T. Mm-hmm. No, nobody wants to take me and my buck teeth seriously. Yup. Now look where we at. Everybody reaping. You at a whole festival being peed off. Your man done peed you off at the festival and sent you home in an Uber, then went and linked up with Pretty Bree. That got to hurt. Uh, I'm gonna start a series called the Tale of Two Brees. Yes. I think it's starting to be some reaping going on, you know. It's been a lot of movement in these streets between Anna the scammer and them. Then you got, you know what I'm saying? You got Anna the scammer, you got Pretty Bree, you got Johnny Boy, you got a whole lot of characters that's starting to show why they part of the story, you know? It's time for some reaping seasons, you know. That's it. That's all. And to be quite honest, the least part of this story that I care about, Anna the scammer, Carolina, the one that beat all them across the street out their money and their food stamps, the one that was pretending to be rich. What did she think was gonna happen? He was in a relationship when she got him. You better say that, Carolina girl. You best say that. Exactly. You know what they say. What Carolina girls said. You lose them the same way you get them, child. You knew that man had a girlfriend and you had a husband when you got with him, honey. And you didn't care about that girl and her relationships and her feelings. Now you want Pretty Bree to care about yours. Sorry for little tink tink. I love you, Becca B. I love you. Uh, oh yeah, Anna the scammer. Yeah, she from the other side. She told all them she was expecting the $27 million settlement, and they was sending her money to hold her over until the settlement. Then discovered ain't no settlement, and she done beat them out their money. Pretty Bree. Instagram is where I know most be seeing her at on Instagram. Uh, Yeah, they said she went live for like 7 hours or something like that, a real long time last night. I didn't watch it. I actually couldn't even find her on IG, but people was posting stuff, so I really didn't have to go search. Uh Monica is on IG under Pretty Bree or Yeah, under Pretty Bree. Uh-huh. Some people couldn't find it because they were spelling Bree like how Brianna spelled Bree, but hers is Bre. I don't feel sorry for her because she never heard of any accusations of her husband cheating, but checked his phone every day. But she can't check his. That part, that part. See, um, ah, yeah, Anna the scammer. Yeah, she was on Nasty and them side, and she was real tight with Nasty, and they was beating them women out their money, all of them, both of them. Anna the scammer said she had a $27 million settlement coming. This is a mess. Yeah, Catwoman Media did a good one on it. I watched hers too. Shout out to Catwoman Media. Yeah, I watched hers on it too. It was good. But I personally just think, you reap what you sow. I don't have any sympathy for that girl. I don't. I'm sorry. I pray for her and I pray for them to all get better as people. But as far as, ooh, oh, that's effed up. No, 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 no. Pretty Brig and rip her another one, honestly, because you was too busy focused on trying to be that girl, that girl, that girl. And it's like, girl, I'm sorry, but if that's what being that girl looks like, then I'm very glad I'm this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but it's a no from me. It's a no from me. Like, I be damned if I sit here. It's one thing when you went through the pretty grief thing the first time, and it's a whole nother when you went through the Uber thing and stuff like that. But now you got all this coming back. Then let's not forget that at one point he was saying how his credit good, he owned his house, this he was clowning her before. So I be damn if just to sit up here and not look like or try to not look like a goofy, I'ma just be letting somebody keep clowning me just because I don't want to admit that I failed at yet another relationship. Like these men don't want you. And I'm sorry, but something that is very telling is that what respectable man is going now. This is how y'all should know something. Now, this is just for the grown people. Okay. This ain't for everybody. This for the grown people. Now, why would you think that with all you had going on, okay, in last October, and I think Johnny Boy came on the scene about January, right? And all this stuff was going on. Now, most respectable men, they don't even want to get in a relationship with a woman that is so recently tied to another man, right? Even without the drama. You know what I'm saying? You were just in a 6-year marriage 3 months ago. Nah, you gonna need a little time to, no respectable woman jumps into a relationship that quick, and no respectable man jumps in a relationship with her that quick. So this was all very telling that he wasn't going to be worth a dang because he decided to do so, even knowing, even worse, all of this was going on with this couple. You know what I mean? And you're just like, yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying, and jump right into it. No, you didn't jump into it because you wanted to be with her. It was an excuse me, opportunity. Dr. Pepper got me burping. It was an opportunity for you. That's it. And that's all. Lampo Show, I love you. And thank you again for that blessing you poured out on me yesterday. Thank you so much. And I love you endlessly. I love you endlessly. I'm thankful for you and be a number one reach. And they want people to think RH daughter's pregnant. That child ain't pregnant. She had on a shirt last month with no belly. Yeah, it's just for views. It's just for views because she want people guessing which child, think it's Deshaun, all that stuff. Everything this, like I said, this whole saga has shown me everybody is classless, moralist. They will exploit their children, their families, their everything for views and entertainment purposes. And they will straight goof off their lives, like for real. And I'm sorry, but Brianna, Brianna dropped the ball on going on that girl's chat and popping off. Yeah, you dropped the ball. Hey, Miss Hassana, I love you. Drop the ball, y'all. Straight like that. Like uh, uh, you don't go check the girl, you go check your man. Know what I'm saying? That girl don't owe you nothing. The same way you felt when Jonelle was in a relationship and you probably felt you didn't owe his girlfriend nothing. That was for Jonelle to for the girlfriend to check Jonelle. But bae, bae. Let's see. I'm not even a content creator and can see things that's not being mentioned with this story. Yeah, it's real weird. It's real weird. He's I ain't gonna hurt. How you send your side the messages from your man? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? And that's why I don't have any sympathy because you are allowing yourself to be played, and for who and for what? I would tell that man to go packing his stuff and release him from his services so fast. Honey, you is not gonna play off my top. I'm sorry. It's not that much divorce and getting back and whatever that you just gonna keep making a fool out yourself, out your family. Like, girl, I'm sorry. It come a time and a place where you got to make better decisions. You got to make better decisions. And that ain't it. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that ain't it right there. Let's see. Babe, can you text Lucinda and tell her I'm on live? Because she was trying to call me. Hold on, y'all. I'm here. I was trying to pass a message to my husband. Okay, let's see. I'm done. Hold on, y'all. Let me wipe my hands and I'll drop my link. Anybody that want to come up, y'all know y'all welcome. Y'all know y'all welcome. Let me wipe my oily hands off. Uh, All right, y'all. I think I dropped the link. It's hard to feel bad for a woman who puts her man before her own children. Exactly. He's a player. That's it, and that's all. He is from Hollywood. He is going for the bag. You ain't never lied. Alrighty. I think we got us a guest backstage. Hey, Miss Evelyn.
Hey, Miss Tiffany, how y'all doing?
Doing good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Love you, Miss Tiffany. Tell your husband I said hello.
I sure will, and it's wonderful to have you up here in the building with me.
All right. I seem like we got a Miss Roro. Do I see a Miss Roro?
Well, Tip dropped the link. Yeah, I dropped it for Roro. She up here with me.
Right. All right. Hi, Miss Roro. How you doing? And everybody in the chat.
What you think about all this going on, Miss Evelyn?
I tell you, Miss Tiffany, it's a mess. I just had somebody a while ago just text me and ask me how did I know she was married. I said, well, it take common sense. If she wasn't married, what would she be getting a divorce for? And I was listening and I had put it in there a long time ago. Everybody keeps saying he's cheating on her. And I'm like the young lady, how is he cheating on her when he's single? She's a married woman. So he can do whatever he wanna do. He's not married.
Right.
She's the one not supposed to be doing what she's doing.
Exactly.
And I was saying today on Miss D and the rest of them like, I ain't never understand it, Miss Tiffany. Who would want to claim a DV victim when I'm a
Mm,
real DV victim and lost my child in it?
yeah, yeah. It's it's
That
it's it's crazy.
she made her own self her own worst enemy
You are right, Miss Evelyn.
because she had a good thing. She had a good thing. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody watch that? Sure, they have arguments, but let me tell you something. All that toxic that they was having, she started all that toxic. Cause who would worry about unless you guilty? Who would worry about you knew you got with a content creator? You know he dealing with women, but hey, when he got through, he was there with you. So I mean,
Right.
who would be worried about a phone call?
Ain't that crazy?
And you done did skits with him. So who would work? That's the reason I'm kind of believing little bro there was there before we got the message.
I think so too, Miss E. I think so too.
And I think that's why I'm mad now because you won't let me look at your phone.
Yeah.
It don't add up. It just don't add up. And you messing who gonna mess with a DV? Who gonna mess with somebody that they scared of?
Right. And it's funny you had actually brought that up, Miss Evelyn, because now that you said that, I remember months ago when the people across the street was kind of exploiting each other and stuff like that. I remember someone saying, showing a message to them from Bree, like planning the whole thing, like trying to plan her escape or and stuff like that. And so that's what made me feel like perhaps that she was already dating old boy and just trying to figure her way out, you know?
That's now I kind of believe that. Now I kind of believe that, and we say as y'all said we have to say allegedly.
Right.
But I kind of it's sad because really I'm gonna be honest with you, she ain't really want him. She really want a husband, and he ain't really want her. He just like
Mm,
the gifts and the money. And who would
mm,
be single? He have a right. He's single, so he can run and do whatever. She the one ain't supposed to be doing it.
right.
Ago, and that's what it is because it and really she's hurting. She need a lot. I hear a lot of people say they don't want to pray for her, but she need a lot of prayer, y'all, and she needs some serious prayer because when it all said and done, she's gonna have a breakdown because she
Hmm.
really want her husband back. She really do. She crying and dying on the inside. She really want her husband back. Now that's the truth from here to heaven, and God knows
I
that's the truth.
I agree. I agree.
And she just got him for a front. He is just for something to try to get back at RH.
Yep.
That's all. That's where they keep messing with him because if you is done with that man, you're not gonna be bothering that man. When I got done with
Hmm.
my children, daddy, I didn't bother him. Only thing we did was deal with the children.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't go. I didn't go and he done took my child. I didn't go and pick with him. Pick with him for what? For him to re-hurt me.
Right. Mm.
So
Hey,
you
Miss Shirley. I agree with you.
Mhm.
Is that-
So a real DV victim wouldn't do that. A real DV victim, like I heard somebody say today, a real DV victim ain't gonna come on internet telling people and picking and showing the world they can pick with a DV. That ain't gonna happen.
Never.
I never heard something
Never.
like one of the ladies. I ain't never saw such thing. What I'm saying now, a day in my life. And I
Mm.
thank God for 59 years. And in 50, my 59 years, I ain't never heard such thing.
Me either. And I've worked with I spent the past 3 years working with DV women, and I'm like, some of them, if they even, I worked in a women's shelter 3 years, and when we would get DV victims in, some of them women, as soon as they would think like the man knows where they are, like they would sleep out on the streets before they stayed there to possibly be caught by their abuser. Like it they don't move like that. They don't move like Miss Brianna has moved at all.
No, no, and no. And you know what? He is doing good. And, as we saw all the time, God got him because he's doing real good because he's doing it the right way. And no matter what they say, and and we all know Robert is not no bad father. We know better than that.
Hmm.
Know better than that. And we know he's doing it the right way. And he is because us women, as I said today, we can lie to the law and the law would believe us women over these men. And when the men try to tell the law the truth, the law will believe us before he would believe the men. And we be
Yeah. Yep.
so he's doing the way he's doing the right way. He's doing the right way. Do it the legal way. That way it won't be no problem because I know from back now, only difference, as I said today, back then when it happened to me because of my color, I couldn't get no help.
Uh-huh.
See, I couldn't get no help. So, you remember that's way back in the 80s.
Right.
You know how
I
they did back then towards us. So I couldn't get no help.
right. Miss Lorraine, bestie, I agree 100% with you. I'm looking down at the chat and I see y'all are commenting about the comments the girl made. Now I 100% think that that was very crass. I don't think. Now I know some people move like all is fair in love and war. Now one thing is for sure that Brianna was asking for about the comments that she made to the children, calling her kids nappy headed and PISSY and all of that stuff. I think mainly more than it was for the talk crap about the kids, it was really just the Brianna off for being in her chat. So I feel like when you enter somebody else's zone, you getting whatever you ask for. I do feel that she should have stayed out that girl chat if she didn't want that girl to. But as a woman, I think that that was crossing the line. You know what I mean? Keep the kids out of it.
Yes, 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 because the children have nothing to do with it. Nothing at all.
Nothing. Now I don't respect that comment, but
No, no, I don't. I don't believe in that because they're innocent. They
yeah.
just innocent. innocent, and we got to keep them innocent. So whatever you got going on, or you don't like somebody, you don't like that, you leave those children out of it because they're innocent.
Right.
I don't care how mad you get at her. I don't care how mad you get at him. Leave those babies alone.
And one thing also I will say to that, being which her we if anybody saw the live or heard it or whatever, then you know this girl actually did say these things. My thing would be is if Jonelle loves Mosky and those kids like he say, would he still continue to deal with a woman that just called them kids nappy headed and issy? You know what I'm saying? That now we about to see where people's hearts are really at.
Come on, say it. Come on, say it, Tiffany. You
You
got it. Come
know, we about to find out is your Mosky really your Mosky or is Pretty Bree your Pretty Bree? We about to find out.
on. And if you love them like you say you love them, why are you using her, trying to use her against her dad?
Right.
If you love them like you say you love them, I'm just hearing what people say because I don't know. I don't watch her channel. I just hear when y'all have them on. But when I hear, but if you love her, you being the father figure you say, why are you doing that to her dad? Because you wouldn't do that if you loved her.
Right. Hey, Mikey. Exactly. That's the thing where I'm questioning everybody's morals and motives because you don't keep no matter where Jonelle's stance is and all of this, you don't keep a man from his child that you know ain't that's a good father. Period. I don't care what the baby mama got going on. These people know that this man is not a bad father. It ain't got his fathering his children ain't got nothing to do with the baby mamas and not being with them. And it's just weird that all these baby mamas is using the kids to get back at a man that don't want y'all and don't want no dealings with y'all in those ways. Like it's weird.
It is. Now, even went through, because, we still have children. Even went through that. I never, even went through what I went through him. I never did that to him because regardless of even no matter what he did, he's still their dad. That's not
Yeah,
so you let them have their part. And then if they wanna, do, but I always tell them, hey, no matter what, he's still your dad. So you love him.
yep, exactly.
So if a person love the children, like they won't do that. You wouldn't, and then you wouldn't lie, Tiffany. You wouldn't lie no man. I wouldn't lie no man to take my children and play against their dad. I don't believe in that. I wouldn't lie that. I wouldn't lie that.
Sid, I see what you're saying down in the comment. Are you trying to confirm to us that Desharia is actually the one pregnant? Let me know down in the chat, Sid. Are you confirming it's Desharia that is pregnant? Because Lord, um, top cross. Oh, okay. You okay? No. I'm not going with that right now, Sid, because I know that Sierra has multiple daughters, and I know for a fact one is several years older than Desharia. So my guess is until I hear that confirmed by like the truth or something, I'm not going with that because also Sid, I think that Sierra is using that as a ploy for views, like that's why she's not confirming which daughter, instead of just saying, "Hey y'all, my oldest daughter is pregnant" or whatever. You just keep alluding it's either daughter, so people can keep tuning in to see if you're gonna confirm it or not. It's everybody is on this money scheme, man. It's weird,
Mhm.
and they're all using their children the hardest.
Mm, mm, mm,
That's the saddest part. Um, yep, bait, Carolina girl. They all using it for that clickbait.
mm, mm,
Hey, Miss Sexy Ray, love you. Yes, yes,
And he's
y'all.
going on. And you see, he's going on doing what he's doing. And we know he's working behind the scene, but he's going on. So why keep bothering him?
Right. Let that man be.
Yeah, leave him alone. Let him go on, and then whatever you want when it happened.
But y'all know why they be bothering him so hard? It's because what they realize is that Bree, they know Bree is actually miserable and unhappy, all right? So being which that Robert is unbothered, living his life, doing what he do, the only thing bothers him, I'm sure, it has everything to do with his daughters and nothing to do with Brianna, Jonelle, and all of that. Um, but because Robert is not showing being upset about this, that, and the third, they want to see him as miserable as they know Brianna feel. They know she feeling miserable, so they want to see that misery on Robert. They don't want to feel like he's one upping her by being unbothered because they know she is. She's very bothered. She's weirded out that she chose that goofball instead of taking her time and doing things right where she could have ended up with a good suitable man. It ain't have to be Robert. You know what I'm saying? Like before she let this internet tear her up and make her look crazy, they could have just ended this appropriately and both just went on with their lives. But because she done let herself get towed up through these streets, ain't nobody respectable even checking for her. Nobody. Nobody gonna get tied up in that BS,
Yeah.
especially knowing that she pillow talk. Like, dude, you don't put your husband picture out in these streets and stuff and put all his business out. Ain't nobody letting you get close to their personal business with a 10-foot pole. Ain't gonna happen.
Mm-mm. What they really want to do, and he's smart enough to know better. They really trying to get him to get in some trouble,
Yep.
and that way, if he get in some trouble, then he won't have no no way to try to get custody or whatever, spend time with her. So that's what they trying to do, and he's smart enough to know that because God gave him that. You just do what you doing. I got so he's smart enough to know that. He know what they trying to do. That's when I saw a text about I put her in his face and something somebody had on they y'all excuse me, I mean Candy, something somebody had on there, because but I'm gonna tell you something. He's been a man. That's what you call a man. Do what you got to do behind the scene because at the end of the day, y'all believe this. And if I'm gone on, you can remember he gonna have the last laugh. Watch what I tell you.
Right. And you know something, Sid said they are over there talking about Robert like something terrible, like he would not do anything about the girl being with child. The only thing I'm gonna say about that, Sid, is if for any reason, hey Miss Bree, I love you. If Latruth's oldest daughter is the one pregnant, then you know what I'm gonna say to that. Well, you can't blame the daddy for everything because didn't y'all remove his daughters out of his life? So I think if you're looking for somebody to point the finger at, you better turn your head towards the mother, okay? Because the mother, however many months or whatever she would be right now, she was with the mother when it happened. You understand? She wasn't with the father, she was with the mother. So, y'all take that over there with them good influencing mothers that y'all was saying is just such great mothers. They wasn't with a bad father that y'all always saying is just the worst man ever. If she is the one pregnant, then duly note that when the father was in her life, she wasn't allegedly pregnant. But when you took the father out of her life, now she may or may not be with child. Just know if she is, don't go blaming the father. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Have mercy. That was some. That was a bone now.
hmm Want to blame that man for everything. No, no, no. Y'all removed the daddy, so you can't say nothing about the daddy. No. Don't say it's because the daddy wasn't in her. No, y'all baby mamas know what y'all been doing these past 6 months. Y'all been all booed. I don't care if Sierra ain't in the hive no more or none of that. Y'all know what y'all been doing together before you kick Sierra out the hive. Y'all remove these kids out their father's life. So whatever that happened in the course of the past 8 months, don't go blaming your baby daddies. That's it. That's all. Period. Janelle cheating on Laonia, that ain't Robert fault. Pretty Bree calling the kids names and stuff. Don't be blaming Robert. Y'all said that Johnny Boy was the daddy now. So why is you telling Robert to go check Pretty Bree or check this or check that? No, you go get the father y'all initiated. Tell him to check his little side girlfriend. Yep.
You know, I say this again. I know everybody here will say it. I know them in the chat, and we say it again, some of us, and I'm finna say it again. What is it so bad that they can hate him that he ain't did nothing, but the one she said that really did her bad and sucked the put the dogs on her and all that, they love him?
Ain't that something?
Now ain't that strange? Somebody help me in the chat, Tiffany, you, cause I can't get it.
It's
Somebody gotta
the
help me make it make sense.
It's the delusions for me. Hey, Candy Girl, love you. Hey, Tanya, love you. Yeah, that's what we was talking about, Miss Tanya. That I knew they try to blame Robert for everything, but tough nookie on this because Robert ain't got nothing to do with y'all wanted his kids out his life so bad, trying to make it hard for him. Y'all is straight capping over there, trying to make it seem like he ain't trying to see his little girls and none of that, this, that, and the third. But no, I look towards the parents because he ain't had no problems seeing his little girls before he left that second baby mama. Understand? So don't come over here nowhere around these YouTube streets capping, trying to blame Robert because she been over there living with her mama during the second half of this saga. So if not the whole part of this saga since last October. So if y'all got a problem with her being with child, go over there and talk to the mother, cause that's where she been at. Ain't nobody ain't gonna cap play off at top with that pregnancy. Sorry. Try again. Get one of the breeds to do it.
Oh, Miss Tiffany, you don't be playing, do you?
Ah,
You don't be
oh,
playing. You be
man.
hitting nail, but I tell you, I'm telling you, it's just something I just ain't never seen before. I mean, a good man, a good dad. How many women wouldn't wanted a man like that that loved them and their children, even the children? But who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I can't understand it.
Right.
You know, thank God for our husband. I know you've been married. I've been married 9.5 years. But I'm just saying, these out here, don't you know there's a lot of women out there would love a man like that?
Yes. Funny, can cook, well mannered, what I'm saying? Great dresser. He's got a lot of attributes, can sing, can rap, keep himself up nice smile, what I'm saying? He exercise, keep himself in shape, eat right. Like, come on now. It's a whole lot of people out here dating people who ain't got half that list. Come on now, walk with me.
You know, I agree with I heard a lady saying, she done said it more than one, and I agree with her. She said she dropped a hero for a zero.
That part y'all is so right. It don't make no sense, and it's silly because, like I said, now once again they over there trying to deflect off the Pretty Bree situation with the daughter being pregnant situation. Child, get over it. Now y'all got to go making all kind of commentary off of Tasharia being pregnant is all the true fault. I would love to know, like, what do y'all not blame LaTruth for? Like, I just want to know. I spilled my cup of coffee earlier. I've never met LaTruth a day in my life, and y'all swear it's his fault. I spilled my cup of coffee. Like, shut up. Don't make no sense.
Everything happened. It's his fault. It's his fault. I ain't never heard such thing in my life. If he spit, if they spit, it's his fault. I guess if she spit, that's his fault. I ain't never heard such thing in my life. But you got to be more smarter, because most of them, if he would, if really, let me tell you something. I ain't never been nobody fool. If he would take most of them would take him if he would just do it. Ain't
Hmm.
never been nobody fool.
Yep. Half the Beehive would date him.
You better know it. She ain't coming. Let me tell you something that I tell people. A lot of time these women will laugh and grin in your face and play that thing on your side. And if your man will, they'll sneak around and try to get him. You better hear me.
Hmm. Hey, Lexi.
It's just sad. And I hate it for him because it's sad. You know, you hate to see your black man, your good black men's be turned down. And the bad
Hmm.
men's, they going around getting all the prompts.
Hmm.
You know, and it just don't make no sense. But you know one thing about it, God don't lie. When He say you gonna reap what you sow, you can take that to the bank and bank it, and don't look for no change back, because it's coming.
Exactly. And for everybody out there in the chat, I just want to tell y'all that unfortunately, and I hate to say this, but the Sharia being pregnant after the year of influence that she's had, unfortunately does not surprise me, because let's remind ourselves that both baby mamas been pregnant at the same age. You understand what I'm saying? Both, all the baby mamas, the stepmama, Bree, Sierra, all these women was pregnant at the Sharia age. You know what I mean? Like this is the influence she's been under. You know, and I'm not coming for 16-year-old pregnancies. I'm coming for the fact that y'all sit here and play off this man top like he's the end all be all to everything that goes wrong in everybody's world. Yet this little girl been under her mother's care, and still ended up prego. How do you blame that on the father that didn't leave his daughter but was kicked away from his daughter? I just need to know where we do that at.
Nowhere.
Like, dang, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Across the street.
There's something to talk about. It's just something to talk about. There's something to talk about, because half of the time, most of as we say, we don't condone it. But listen, most of them talking then got pregnant at the same age. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And including probably nasty across the street. Shoot, all them like it's weird. I just think everybody is too much judging. It's too much stuff going on. And like I said, y'all got bigger fish to fry right now. Like ain't nothing nobody can do about Deshari being preggo. But it's a whole lot, y'all. Y'all need to be over there talking y'all girl out of that sickening bad relationship she in. That's what you need to be on your panel doing, instead of worrying about who like y'all just worried about too many children ain't your own, too many relationships ain't your own. Like y'all claim to be so close with Bree, but y'all don't want to check her over that girl she sharing her man with. Like I'm confused.
That is kind of strange, ain't it?
Very strange. Like how they go so hard over everybody over here, but this girl done straight went for her children. This girl done went and she put everything that anybody's ever had them come after them over here for. She put it all in one live, and they over here talking about the Sharia and whose fault it is that she's pregnant. Chad, y'all better go over there and save y'all girl Brianna, the big one, not the pretty one.
You 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 know somebody put in somebody chat uh was I don't know, was it her, was when the lady say woman to woman.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's funny. They
Yeah,
say,
she
Barbara, this Shirley.
you know,
Oh.
we just going you know, when you do people wrong, Tiffany and Chad and everybody, and when you do people wrong, you gonna reap it. You just gonna reap it, and you don't know how you gonna reap it.
Right. And Candy Girl, yeah, we all knew they was gonna do that, try to blame this side for paying Pretty Bree and doing all this stuff. But guess what? I guess we had to pay Jarnell too to be in that video with Pretty Bree. Now all of a sudden, if you got an iPhone, you can change the video timer, you can do this, you can do that. Girl, but they will come up with whatever they can to make that girl not look like the goofball she is. Cut it out.
Those demonic spirits, you know, them demonic spirits travel.
Mm-hmm.
That's when
So
God said he don't like a liar. That you know, he said a liar won't even tear in the sight. He won't even fool with a liar. So that lets you know if you don't stop lying, get your lie right, you hell bound. Cause he said he ain't even have no dealing with you. So you already know what that is.
mm-hmm.
And once he turn you over to a reprobated mind, that's it. And you
Mm-hmm.
said believe in a lie rather than the truth. Once he let it go and take that hand and doesn't turn you over, that's it right there.
That's it. That's all.
That's all.
Hey, Miss White, love you so much. And shout out to all the mods. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to Miss Evelyn for being up here hanging out with me. If anybody want to come up and give a point of view, you are welcome to, as long as you would like or as short as you would like. My panel is open. The panel's open to the church. Uh, see. Hey, Miss Hunt. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to everybody. I keep saying, out of all the famous men in ATL, Clonell would be the last one I would want to make up a fake story on. Ain't that the truth?
Hmm.
Yeah, and the story not fake because we all know and have seen the proof that they've had dealings with each other, you know? So they can cap on this new stuff all they want, but this is still a man, he's a woman that he's been tied up to and with, period. They can't change that. Love you, Betty. Miss White, we discussing a little bit of everything, really. We discussing the fact that the people across the street is trying to blame Robert for his little girl being preggo. We discussing Pretty Bree talking the smack that she talked to Little Bree, and you know what the hive got on their mind. Cause I want to see if they gonna come for her like they done came for everybody else over here behind what she said. No, they crazy. Yes, Candy Girl, they are crazy thinking it's fake. That girl is very, very real, and she has very much so. Jarnell has not once came out and said that any of that is fake. That's the
Mm.
funny part. Everybody coming up with their own narrative, but Jarnell ain't said that none of that stuff wasn't true. Now try that on for size. Leave you alone. Oh yes, Miss White, you are more than welcome. I will redrop the link. You know, I like sharing my panel because it gives me a chance to read comments while other people talking. Uh, all right. I dropped the link. If anybody want to come up, y'all know y'all welcome. Y'all know y'all welcome. See here. They scared of Pretty Bree. Hi, luscious lips. Hey, luscious lips. I believe it, child. Cause they they moving mighty slow. The Commissioner got no like they better be careful. Ain't that the truth? They know not to poke that bear because Pretty Bree don't give three F's. No, she don't, honey. They scared of what's gonna come out her mouth. They is scared. That every aspect, right, Miss Betty? Yep. You is so right. But look, it ain't worked this whole time that they've tried to make that man look crazy. It ain't never worked. They only make themselves look crazy. That's what's funny to me. Tina, yeah, Sweet Mom is funny. Well, you keep it real from the baby yellow chat. Hey, sunshine. Hey, sunshine. How you doing? For a second, I thought you was um my sister sunshine. Uh, let me see. Ain't that the truth, luscious lips? And I love you more. They just need to stop because at this point they all looking dumb. You are so right, Miss Taya. And thank you for that compliment, sunshine. Thank you so much. Let's see here. We got a guest in the back. Let's see who coming up on the 411 panel. I think that should be Miss White. Let's see here. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. I'm working with oily hands here. Miss White, is that you? Is that you, Miss White? Hello, hello, hello.
Is that me? Hello?
Is that you, Miss White?
You hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
No, it's not Miss White.
Who that is?
It's Danielle.
Oh, I did see that. I saw the first name, but not the last name.
I
Hey,
was
baby.
like, should I? Is my camera on?
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm
we can't
naked.
see
I
it,
got
but
my
it's
covers
on.
on. I thought you was mad at me. I was up there trying to inbox you on Facebook and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby.
No, okay. So what was the question? Because I got a lot. Because listen, I was listening to the whole. I listened. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning because I can't sleep. Like I even take medicine to go to sleep. I woke up at 2:30, and Bree went live at 3 something. And from 3 something, I had to wake up my kids at 7. I was awake. I listened to the whole live until 11.
Hi,
So
everybody.
hey.
Let me say this. Hey, sister teacher, I love you. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Welcome Miss White. Welcome Danielle. Anybody want to come up during this live? You are welcome to. That's it. That's
Yeah, I
all.
got my little headscarf on. Let me go into the light. I'm sorry guys. Hold on.
That's
I
the.
I was I was over across the street in the bushes, and I just, you know, I can't even begin to explain just how stupid can get because the situation going on with his baby girl, they really are blaming him.
Ain't
So
that
I
crazy?
say, if you're gonna blame him, then you got to blame stepmama too, because she's been just as much in her care as in daddy's care.
If not
And
more.
right, right. And let me tell you something about us women who used to be teenagers at one point. Not everybody is the same. However, when a little girl or a little boy decide that they're ready to do what they do, I'm from North Carolina. We call it getting in
Excuse
the
me,
hook of
what
book,
part?
Central Piedmont.
Oh, I'm from Fayetteville. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I did 12 years in Fayetteville, Fort Bragg,
Yes.
Montebello.
Shout out to the NC. I'm in NC too.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Yeah. But there is nothing you can say and or do to take that feeling away once they've gotten it. You can't blame nobody. They're gonna do it if it's one parent, if it's two parent, if it's nine parents. They're gonna do what they want to do. Now it is their
Hmm.
responsibility to take the necessary precautions. And when you don't take the necessary precautions, you come up with rockabye babies. However, we gotta go back to this story before of why she even fell out with her daddy. The whole reason she was upset with her daddy was because of the spanking or the whooping or whatever you want to call it, because he wasn't going to allow her to go do what she wanted to do.
Yep,
They took the structure away. They
absolutely.
they took the structure. I'm sorry, the structure away when they dismissed him, and now you want to blame him. And I just, and it kind of goes back to the topic that was on your panel last night, Tiff, about how far he should or should not go to be in his daughter's life.
Yeah.
And I think the majority of us, or probably all of us on the panel, are women, and our hormones, honey, they get the best of us. And I ain't just saying sexually either. Our hormones tell us you can't tell me what to do. Our hormones tell us I ain't got to deal with you. And see, when you have a strict dad or a strict mother for that fact, when they're strict as such, it makes a big difference when the opposite parent is pulling you to the side and saying, "Don't listen to him. It'll be all
Hmm.
right. He just this, he just that." You know, as opposed to, "Hey, you heard what your dad said. We got to do it." It's just kind of the delivery of it all, and that don't make parents always right. And if you disagree with his parenting style, you don't talk against him to the child. You have
Yeah.
to find a way to sway him alone in your own time to get him to begin to see things different.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to talk about nobody's baby, but I think we're still talking about a child who fights back if the parents hit her.
Yeah, well,
So
technically, I'm not even discussing technically the child on this panel as more as we discussing the
the
parents of such
situation, yeah,
said
yeah,
child.
yeah.
And,
So
and we're not up here actualizing this child. We're not digging too deep with that. It's about this conversation is about how a man's influence was torn down and blocked for his children, and now we have a situation that, to me, I feel like we're more so discussing how can you blame a man for something that has occurred with their child when you took them out of that man's care.
yeah, and they're saying that the Instagram video that he did was disgusting. They're dogging him, but I thought
Which
it was
Instagram video?
he made a video. Lil Truth made a video. He turned it into a skit, and it's a young lady. He put a disclaimer up that said we're both adults in this skit.
They're in the background.
And the little girl, what the skit goes as the little girl's in her room and she's masturbating, and
Man,
he walks in the room and sees it and is like, oh, and calls mom and say, "Hey, we need to put on birth control."
Oh,
And and it kind of go, a little discussion, and then he ends the call and he starts talking to the camera. And he was just simply saying, sometimes we have children who become wrapped up in the things that they see on social media and in the world, and children begin to do grown people's things. He never blamed nobody. He was just
no,
like,
I
we
don't
have to be careful.
think that was okay because everybody know that you're throwing subliminal shots.
Right.
Those that you're talking about, because even I know. I seen the video with the daughter, and we hear about Jonelle going into the room, like little stuff like that. Like I don't feel like that's okay to throw sub.
I don't either.
Even though, like, yes, you're bringing awareness, but it's still like a shot because we all know what he's talking about. We all look at his videos and her videos too. Do y'all agree with me or am I
So
tripping?
am I missing something when you say he does throw subliminals? We know that. We
Hmm.
know he throws subliminals, but that's not. I didn't think. Are you trying to say it was a subliminal from where Janelle went into the baby's room before?
Yeah, like I feel like if he's saying something like that, it's almost like to the effect of like, um, he went into the room, like everybody's gossiping about. I think Sweet Mom just made a video about he's liking underage girls' pictures. Like it could be misconstrued a lot of ways.
Wait a
So
minute,
like
I didn't catch the underage girl part. Say that again, please. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Kitchen. I'm like kitchen.
Can you say that part again about the pictures and underage girl?
no, I mean I feel like how Sweet Ma. Sorry if I'm not supposed to say that. I don't know. It's on Tips Live. I don't know how that goes. But she made her community board. I don't know, like Jonelle was liking little girls' pictures, underage girls' pictures,
Her
but
dad.
everybody that made a video about Jonelle going into her room. So it's just like I don't know. Like, is that like a big red flag? Like, are
But
we?
that's not how I took it. What I saw was he was trying to say that he was trying to say that he knew that the child had these desires
Uh-huh.
by going to say on the video. It says, "Hey, mama, looking for you." Oh, like that. You follow what I'm saying? Like he happened to walk in the room and see the masturbation, so therefore you know that there's some desires there.
But this is when Jonelle supposedly had went. I didn't see it, so I don't know.
So maybe we're not talking about the same video.
Y'all
It
just
was Tiff. Do you remember the video where he supposedly had went into the Lauren's room?
I do. I do.
Okay, and then it was another video where somebody made where there was like he was liking pictures of little girls. I mean, not little girls. I'm not gonna say little girls, but underage women, underage girls.
Right. Hmm.
And they were saying like he shouldn't do stuff like that because this I think Sweet Mom made that, but it was like this and that, and he's even sneaking into your kid's room, your daughter, and trying to make a prank. I really agree with that because Tiff, I think you should go through like traumas as childhood. I've been through that. I literally just told my mom, I'm 35 years old. I told her at 33 years old what I went through. So it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's like up and down for me.
Yeah. But this was a skit, just saying what happens when you know your children are already interested in sex and you don't take the necessary precautions
But then
to.
She the one that said my daughter got a crush on Jonelle.
Yes.
So that's not a skit. Like
No,
it's
we talking about two different things, dear heart.
oh okay. Oh sorry. I'm all over. It's just
You
like
fine.
I feel like it's weird all over around all around. Like I feel like it's weird.
This
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I don't know what was behind. What I can say is even if we don't always understand the point behind what somebody is saying, I do not believe for a fact at all that LaTruth would be doing anything to insinuate anything other than the message he's trying to send out, which is why he said, oops, I'm doubling. Am I echoing?
No.
I don't hear it.
Because
Brent,
I
can
do
you
got
ask
two
the chat
devices
if they've
on.
seen? Can you ask the chat if they've seen the video I'm referring to?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. What video were you referring to?
It was a skit he did on Instagram
Uh-huh.
that Robert did on Instagram. I'm not referring to Jonelle at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was ahead of myself.
Oh, oh.
Okay,
But
let
all I was just saying was that they were saying that he shouldn't have made the video because dads don't walk into girls' rooms and things of that nature.
Like
Um,
I would be so crazy. I would go crazy.
and you just gotta watch the skit. If you've seen it, you would know because he was just like it's if like if he was running trying to. Mama said, "Come here," mama, and you walk into something, but at the same time, they were beating him up about it. But a little girl would know if she's in the room taking that kind of behavior that her door would have been locked. Nobody wouldn't have been able to walk in on you. So at the end of the day, regardless of all of that, he was bringing awareness, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. I would be the first one to say, "Now he was wrong for that. He was wrong for that." But
okay.
they
Let
they
let me
making it
talk to
his
the
fault.
chat real quick
For boy,
because the chat is
yeah,
confused.
go ahead.
So everybody mute real quick because our backgrounds is blending in with each other.
Turn-
Let me just catch them up. Chat, it was two different conversations being had up here. One was concerning a skit that Robert did where he was trying to bring awareness to preparing your little girls or whatnot for getting them prepared for when they get towards that stage in you know what I mean in their lives where they're getting interested. So it was really trying to bring awareness to that. But before the conversation went there, I think it was on. Someone asked about Jonelle if Jonelle going in the Lauren's room at 3 in the morning was that like out of what's the word I'm looking for? Was that not a good
That's
thing?
not
Was
right.
it
It's out of character. It's
uh,
out of
yeah, was it crossing some lines and things like that? So I want to get to that part real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got a call. Give me 1 second, man. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So what I did want to say, cause to whoever had asked that question is I might have to end my hold on guys. Let me end one string. Um, 1 second. Okay. Think that should clear it up. Okay, so I think went to the person that asked that I can't remember, but one thing I do want to say is in certain circumstances, no, I don't. I wouldn't have thought that would be like. First of all, the hour was a little crazy, yes. Now we got to keep some key things in mind, y'all. And one of them was that they had some type of game going on with whoever fall asleep first, this, that, and the third was gonna get squirted with the water gun or whatever the case may be. So I guess it was late because they were waiting on. He was waiting on whatever kid was gonna fall asleep first to fall asleep. Now, the issue that I have with this is now in normal relationships, y'all, no, I would not say after like a year of dating or something like that, that it's, you probably, if you there regularly, you probably done got and made making some bonds with these kids and stuff. But the problem that I do have with this situation is if Brianna, when you're thinking of the mind of a mother who has been through the things that Brianna has suggested and to us, with down to being a little girl and being, what things that she said happened to her when she was 8, things that she said has happened to her from the first baby daddy, things from the second baby daddy, the football player, and everybody in between, right? Now, if you went through all of these different things down to the age that your current daughter is now, well, she might be like 9 or something now, but at the time this happened, I think she was 8. I'm not for sure, but that's neither here nor there. Close enough in age to where this started happening to you, then I would definitely be a lot cautious. Like, we're not even going to play a game that will need somebody, a man, to go in my daughter's room at after hours that I'm just getting to know and stuff like that. So, that's the problem that I have is letting that happen, considering her background with men is a little is skeptical to me. Then it's just some things that it don't add up. So that, and then I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. Most men of they wouldn't even want to do that, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the other thing, that they wouldn't even want to do that.
Well,
Let me try to read some of these.
well, while you read, I got a saying before the stuff happened with my children, Daddy. We only had boys, and I got to tell y'all something. He was their daddy, and we had boys. But do you know he drinking and smoking? I watched him around those boys.
Who was drinking and smoking?
My children daddy. So he
Mhm.
got there partying. So hey, I told him, he get up and he said, when he get ready to go to bed, he said, well, I think I go in there and kiss my boys good night. I said to myself,
Right.
okay, when he go, I go too.
Those are mama bear instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go.
And
And now
I'm sorry.
if I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm about to tell y'all this. Now I don't want him in my. I wouldn't want a man that I really don't know nothing about, and not. I'm gonna watch the daddy. I got the warning now. 3 o'clock in the morning. If anything need to go in there, we playing skits. I need to go. I don't need no man going in my daughter's room at 3 o'clock in the morning, because when he come out, he gonna keep going, and I'm gonna have to pray real good that he be able to keep going.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That's something I didn't understand either. Am I echoing y'all?
Yes.
Okay, because I was echoing to me too. Hold on. Let me drop me and come back out. Okay. Hopefully that's better. I'm still echoing. Anybody got two devices on or Bluetooth?
No, I don't. Mm-mm.
I don't either. Okay, it sound like it's gone. Let's see how it go. The what I wanted to point out before we get back to what we was initially talking about, but y'all honestly, um, I'm about to skip and come back real quick because I'm trying to keep up with what the chat saying too. And somebody said something that stuck out to me is that I agree with the person who said this. Why would Sierra find the need to even put that on social media anyway? Why would she find it like and I'm not saying well that's it's a catch because I'm not telling her don't be happy to be having a grandchild. There's nothing, babies are wonderful and beautiful, but I'm just like y'all don't let stuff even like dang. It's like did you tell, is this is how the granddaddy found out, like is this how the truth had to find out through social media? Like I don't understand why people run with every single thing first. Like you tell social media before you tell your own family. Like it's weird. It's weird. So to whoever said that, I agree. Why are you running the social media with that right now? Like don't you think it's enough going on with that man, with the father, and all this stuff? And you've been having a lot going on yourself, Sierra. Like, why you needed to be just girl? Bye. People
Yeah.
weird.
She
People
should have
are
held
weird.
that. I was just simply saying you can't blame him because they really saying it's his fault.
And I agree with you. I think it's crazy that they are even pointing in that direction when y'all did everything you can to keep him away or act like he's this bad father. So the kids ain't even been with the father, and now you
Yeah.
still blaming him. That's weird.
And even in his skit, he didn't blame nobody. He didn't blame anybody.
Right.
He was just saying it happens. You got to be careful.
As I said earlier, Miss White and Tiffany, before you came up, no matter what he do, whatever happened, they gonna blame him. I'm still back. Y'all, here I go again. I probably done said it about 4 or 5 times. So here you go, chat and panel. I can't understand why it's always him, but the other one that ain't doing nothing, they never talking about him. I can't figure that one out. I
Yeah.
can't get it. He ain't, let her tell he was so bad too, but he just
Oh
he
no,
done turned to be an angel. I ain't figured that out. Now he have turned to be an angel. Well, why can't RH turn to be an angel?
Right.
hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just they blame him for everything, and I guess that's just something we have to
Oh,
accept
I'm on mute.
because they're gonna blame him because if it's his fault, it's all three of their fault because all of them were parents to her.
And Treasure, I'm not for sure if Robert confirmed it or not. And that's kind of why I didn't want to get too deep in it because I don't want to be, pre talking about nothing that might not even be. But if this Instagram skit or whatever y'all talking about was recent, then I would think that that was the reason why he did it in the first place. Like, if that skit was, something he's done recently. It's probably why he's trying to bring awareness to you preparing your children so you don't, you know.
Yeah, it was today, I think.
Well, there you go. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't see why he would be if it wasn't his child. I don't see why he would be doing a skit on awareness, with your kids.
I think that's where the confusion came in, Tiff, because I was explaining this the skit that he um knocked on a little girl's well, it was an adult that was playing the skit part, but in the skit he ran in the little girl room trying to say, "Mama wants you," and saw her um masturbating, and he jumped back and called her mom and said, "Hey, we need to put her on birth control." And then he made his little public awareness announcement, and he didn't blame anybody. In the same way he didn't blame anybody in his announcement, they shouldn't blame him because it happens. That's what it is what it is.
Yeah, and the funny thing is though, if he did want to blame somebody, like he would have a right to he this would be the time, like if he was a butthole that he could have been like, see, this is why, I should have been, what I'm saying, not pushed out of my daughter's like life. This is what happens when I don't get to play a role in her life. Like he could have really, dug into Sierra
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah. But that's
But
what I was
what
saying about your conversation last night. Then it's just about, okay, how does he force himself back into her life? Previously, because if she won't take his phone call, she won't respond to his messages or any of that. What does he do? He can't make her do anything, but I do think it's mom's responsibility to try and sway her daughter in her dad's direction. You know,
Yeah.
I do think, hey, you call your daddy. He really loves you.
Well,
Maybe you should call him back. Did you answer your dad? You know, little soft gestures as such. That helps a lot.
Right.
Miss White, I did mine. I tell you, I remember one time, uh, I had called my son and I told him, I said, "Did you call your daddy and wish him Happy Father's Day?"
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, Mom, I ain't calling, but I'm gonna call him." Well, these cell phones kind of tricky. So he thought he
Yeah.
hung up his phone. So at the time, I guess he had a little out with his daddy. So he had somebody in the car with him, and he thought he hung up his phone. And I heard him say, "Well, I ain't calling him. He ain't been no daddy to me. What I'm
Yeah.
gonna call him for?" So I called him back. I said, "Excuse me, what? I'm calling right now, Mom. I'm calling right now, Mama." He said, I heard him say, "I'm gonna make sure I hung up this phone. This is a phone that got me in trouble." But he called him and I explained it, no matter what, that's still your daddy. And you supposed to love your daddy. No matter what
Mm-hmm.
happened between us, that's still your daddy. And y'all got to love your daddy.
Yeah. We have
Yeah.
a lot of influence over our children as mothers. And when
Yes.
you're male or female, if you're upset with the other parent, it really is our job to fix it. It's our job as we can't literally fix it, but it's our job to push that, to work on that, to try to shape, mend, and mold that. And it doesn't always happen that way, but eventually they do come back around. It doesn't help when you speak bad because she's old enough to read the comments and see things that helps her decision making as well. And you have to guard the ear gates as well as the eye gates, and protect the integrity that's left in the relationship instead of adding on top of it and making it worse. You if they already feeling some kind of way and they just continuously hearing you saying bad things or negative things, that's definitely not going to help.
Yeah, I agree.
Even
Yes,
if
it is.
you got the problem yourself with the other, you need to get together. As you was talking, I thought about my cousin. She her and her son was having something, and I told they, she should have got together, and she was steady trying to, hold on. I said that, but you know what happened? She she was holding something, and it hurt her, and she hadn't saw him in 6 years. You know how she's sewing?
Let us know.
In the coffin. In the coffin. That's how she saw him.
See. And I want everybody to understand this. Like these conversations is, it's a far cry from, like, you remember when Will and Jada's children was starting to, change the looks and do what people was considering quirky things and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and people were actually judging the children, and it's a big difference between when something is occurring with possibly with the child, and you're discussing the dynamics of the parents versus bashing the child. We
Yes.
don't bash anyone's children over here. If she the difference is, like, I wouldn't allow no one to be like, oh, she's prego, or she's a little this, or she's a that, or that. That would
Mm-hmm.
be trying to tear down the child. But
Right.
this is just in lieu of, if this allegedly happened to be the situation, then guess what it is. And the only reason why the break room would even bring it up or discuss it is to say, like everything else, they blame everything on the man. Matter of fact, in a break room, we're not even discussing if it's a good thing or a bad thing, if it is true. That ain't our business or our position. This is in the perspective of however the parents view it and the person that it is. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is I'm only responding or mentioning it based on Robert gets blamed for everything in these YouTube streets. And even when he has not, like, it's almost dang if you do, dang if you don't. Like, you blame for everything when you are directly in the life. You are blamed for everything when you are not, when you're being pushed out of someone's life. That's a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's actually me discussing how he feels more sorry for this brother than any person involved in this, besides, of course,
Yeah.
the kids. But as far as the adults go, he is really the only one that I really take sympathy on, because it's just a lot. Like, it's just a lot.
That's what I was saying. And I hope nobody misconstrued what I was saying, because that's all I was saying is that, kids are going to be kids regardless. And you can't blame no one person. I mean, it just is what it is. When it comes to Robert with the other side, though, it's like beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
It's not going to move. They're not going to change their mind. They were over there discussing it, and they made it all his fault. And then it went from his fault to Miss Season, because she went to court to lie for him. And I mean, they just, mm, they are.
You know what? And I'm gonna tell you something. Here I go again, and I say this again. Ain't nobody's fool. Let me tell you what it's all about. The reason they doing all this, they is trying to do this to keep somebody from wanting him.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And let me tell you something. One thing my grandmother used to say, no matter what you think, you might not like it, but somebody else will. You might not like it, but somebody else will. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what this is all about. The reason they keep trying to do that, they keep trying to tear him down so maybe he can't have a life, won't nobody like him. And they not using common sense, because all you're doing is making, and then some of them want him too. So all you're doing is just gonna make somebody want him more. And I mean, even nobody by what they doing to her, she ain't paying them no attention. You see what I'm saying? All they doing is wasting time, because these people are going on. They not paying them no mind. They letting them say what they say. Now I heard them did say that, you cuss me, I'm gonna cuss you back. You see what I'm saying? Uh Most people say that, them that's not trying to live right do say that. But this is what all this is about. All this came about because what it came about, she said that herself. I heard that before I stopped watching her, when I found out it wasn't true. She was gonna try to do everything she can to destroy him. So she is
Hmm.
using him to try to destroy him. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, but one
Yeah.
man's trash is another man's treasure,
You
and they're
better
gonna have to learn that,
you better know it.
Let me get
regardless
into
of what
some
they
of these
say.
comments in the chat. Treasure says, Tiff, my thing is, how would she know that the baby is Issy allegedly? If Johnny did not run and tell Pretty Bree, how would she know to say that? I agree, Treasure. I think it is actually very interesting the choice of words that Pretty Bree used, during her, excuse me, putting, I guess, Big Bree, Little Bree, whatever, in her place. Excuse me, y'all drinking our stuff. But I actually thought of the same thing, Treasure, when I was listening to that through Sweet Ma. Like, wow, she used like if you ain't never been around these kids, how would you know if any of them is issy? And so to me, I feel like it's very clear that Johnny Boy been pillow talking. You know what I mean?
Mercy Father. That sign. There you go again. You and Treasure hitting it on the nail. Sound kind of strange, don't it? What you think, Miss White?
Oh yeah,
Sound kind of strange. Somebody talking.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a bird flying in the house and telling it, and we know better than that.
And yes, Treasure, I agree. She was very personal, and she was the way that she was talking and so calmly saying it. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like it wasn't no cap on it because she could have went even harder than that if she just wanted to rattle Bree's skin. You know how when you arguing, you just say stuff even if it ain't true when you arguing with people, but it wasn't even like that. She was rather calm and you know she was saying some heavy stuff very calmly.
Is it still
Um
up? 411, is her live still up?
who's
Pretty Bree.
I don't know. I never seen her live. I listened to it through Sweet Ma played it.
Oh, I see. I see. And
Yeah.
that's the only way how I saw Robert's skit is because I was over there in the bushes and
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, oh, but I didn't see nothing wrong with his skit.
Yes. And shout out to the chat. I have definitely been paying attention and sorry about the confusion earlier. And also, we apologize for anyone that may have been uncomfortable with that conversation because just know from the break room, we don't know what's what over there. That's why I didn't even want to touch that story. But somebody had came and said, they were blaming Robert for that. So that's the only reason why I mentioned it. Everything here is alleged. We don't know who is what over there. Okay, so you are not hearing no rumors over here. I don't know who might be what, who's expecting what from who. So you'll have to stay tuned on the other side to figure that out. And that's it. That's all. And I apologize for anybody that may feel any discomfort from that conversation. But we were only talking about the parents. On that, not the
Yeah.
children.
But I wasn't even
Moving
talking about the
forward.
parents. I was talking about them. They didn't like his video, his skit he made.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about you,
that's what.
Miss
Oh,
White.
yeah.
I
I was talking
I
about the
was
skit.
saying while I was speaking
Oh,
I was
okay.
speaking on the
Yeah.
parents because someone said Robert was being blamed, and so I was just saying the dynamics of why he should not be being blamed for any, and he's not doing no blaming. So why y'all doing blaming? And we're gonna
Oh,
leave that where it's at. But let's carry on to what we was discussing though. Um, It only reminds me, yeah, potential chat. Yeah, good to see. And shout out to everybody here too. I see you, Sniper. I see you. I see you. Shout out to everybody I didn't get to say hey to while we were talking. Bree got all the smoke for content creators that live 100 miles away, but a person right in her city called her child Issy, and she ain't gonna do nothing. That part, Sniper.
um, so she was
That
talking about the
part.
kids. She talked about Bree's kids.
I told you that's she called them she called one of them she said yo Issy a daughter put the P on Issy and
Mm-hmm.
she called her girls nappy headed, and I thought that was mad jacked up. Now that I do not approve of, and I don't respect that type of stuff and no arguments. Leave the kids out of it. Don't call nobody kids no names. Leave the kids out of it. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
got nothing to do.
Yeah, that's it.
But the point is, that's our point. Y'all have came for people's heads. Oh, this is what this live is initially about. Y'all have came for everyone's heads for way lesser. But when it comes to somebody being very direct and very directly disrespectful, you're quiet. They real quiet.
Mm, mm, mm,
Like
mm.
that's my point. Like y'all been doing real foul stuff to people who ain't dare touch no disrespect like that. But when it comes to this one, y'all real quiet. And I just was wanting to know why. I was just wanting to know why. Hey, Chatty. I apologize if I did not get a chance to speak to you. And thank you. Shout out to you, Chatty. Shout out to the upper echelon, Lamppost Show, and all the other beautiful content creator sisters that
Raven, I'm gonna try to answer your question, and then I'm gonna step down. A lot
okay,
of
baby.
times, they've been married, they know each other, they know everything about each other, they kind of know what each other will and won't do. She don't know Pretty Bree. She don't know her, and she dare not try. She can't say what that girl will or won't do. So the best thing she can do is stand back and
Right,
and and wait and stay on chill, because she about know what Robert will and won't do. But she
right.
she has not a clue about Pretty Bree. She don't know what she'll do. That's just like little kids when they be acting bad, they'll run over their mother or father, have temper tantrums and fall out, but they can be around a complete stranger and they'll stand straight up and get their act
Mm-hmm.
together, because they know when they can run over they people, but they don't know how to take strangers. And because she don't know her and she talk reckless, she don't
Yeah,
know if she'll carry through with the threats or not. And Bree, she ain't tough. She talk tough. She wouldn't be able to bust a grape if she was standing on top of it. And she know that about herself.
that part.
So the best thing for her to do is stand back and stand down and just stay quiet. And she's gonna stay quiet because she don't want that girl to run up on her in the mall, at the grocery store, or something like that. So the best thing for her to do is to leave it alone, because they even said it across the street. They're like, we're not talking about her. We cannot talk about her. We can't talk about her. But
They
what we
can't talk
can
about
talk
who.
about, yeah, they said it clearly.
That they couldn't talk about who. Who was they talking
Pretty
about?
Bree,
I'm
Pretty
done. Are
Bree.
you serious?
I told you that's how I knew about the Robert's Instagram video. And I think he's taking it down,
Wow.
but they played it over there. That's how I knew about it. That's
Right.
where I got it from. She was like, um we can't talk about her. We're not gonna mention her, we're not gonna bring her name up. She just want to get money from them and let they dumb tails give her the money. We actually laugh at it. We think it's funny over here. We think it's very funny over here, but we're not going to talk about her. But I got a video for y'all. This is what we can talk about: the elephant in the room. And then that's when they played the video.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So if
That's
you didn't see the video, she got it over there
yeah, I ain't
on
gonna
the
see it
Instagram.
because I don't get Nate my views no more.
Yeah. I go over there and I sit and I watch and I look and I listen. But I'm going to step down. Thank you for allowing me up.
Thank you for coming up. I love you.
I love you back.
Thank you so much for your time up here, your input, and all of
Absolutely.
that. All of that.
You're quite welcome, my dear. You're quite welcome.
And
All
God
right.
bless the rest of your evening.
Like oh, I'm at work, honey.
Well, God bless the rest of your evening at work, baby.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Chickadee chat. Thanks everybody that came up. Let's see. Yo, upper right. Thank y'all so much for allowing everybody to, if anybody, somebody that came backstage, but I'm doing my hair, my fingers oily, so I couldn't hit the guest button until I wiped my hands off. So I apologize if anybody was waiting back there. That's my bad. But yeah, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit more and stuff. Uh, let's see. Brianna didn't think it was funny. She was in Pretty Bree Live, very bothered. Big facts. Catwoman Media is Pretty Bree Live on her channel. Yo, it was that for me. I had to post that twice. No, they didn't say they couldn't talk about it. No, they didn't. See here. Let me wipe my fingers. Yeah, she popped up and got walked like a doggity woggity. You sound like you sound like Retta. I already had me rolling with that sleepity weekity. Didn't I tell y'all my fingers was oily? And y'all gotta let me wipe this oil off real quick. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm about to drop it. Don't start boxing with me. Let me see. Miss Bree, I love you, baby. Let's see. Love you, open book. And hey to everybody that I didn't get to speak to. Uh, I dropped the link. If you want to come up and talk your talk. I'm trying not to guide off on too many conversations at once so we can all stay abreast to what we're talking about up here. Who we got? Miss Bree in a place to be.
Hey, Tiff.
Baby girl, I love
I love
you.
you too. Hey, all my sisters in the chat.
Nook the book. Welcome, my brother. Hey,
I
Miss
just
Bree.
want to tell y'all something. I don't know if you knew about it, Tiff, but a couple of months ago, my son got ran over by his
Oh no.
girlfriend. She bagged over him. She ran over him from the front, then she bagged over him. So he was in the hospital, and he had punctured lungs and all bones broken and all kind of stuff going on. So I just want to let you guys know that as of yesterday, he just started walking by himself,
Oh, praise God. Praise God.
and he
Praise
goes back
God.
to the hospital in about 2 weeks because they have to repair that lung that had got punctured.
Mm-hmm.
What she did, Tiff, was they got into an argument. So once they got into an argument, he got out the car and he started walking. And he turned his back. Once she turned his back, she ran the car and he was trying to hold on to the hood and she wiggled him off and he fell on the ground. So once she
Mm-hmm.
seen him on the ground, she ran over him from the front way. Then she put the car in reverse and she bagged over him.
Mm.
So he had
Mm.
like third degree burns. He was on a he couldn't he couldn't talk real good. He had all kind of tools running in him. And when I got to the hospital, he said, "Mama, I never wanted you to see me like this." But
Mm.
she got mad because they was breaking up. That's what I say. People don't know about people that been in DV situations, and just like that girl saying what Robert did and knew it was untrue. Some people been in real DV situations. Even men, they've been in some too. So you can't say, well, he did this and he did that. You don't have, where's the score? You have to have the scars to prove it. Where's your
Mm.
police report? Where's the stuff you been into the doctor where they looked at your bruises and see?
Right.
Yeah, you don't have, you got to have proof. My son is only like 34 years old,
Mm.
and she apparently, see, she thought she was gonna get away with it because at when the police came, the man at the gas station said they asked him did he have a tape of it, and he said yeah. So that's what saved him.
Wow. Is she in jail?
Yeah, she in jail
Good, good.
because when they asked him, they said they somebody found him in the middle of the street because she had took his wallet and his cell phone,
Mm.
so he could they wouldn't be able to identify him, or he can't call nobody. So
Mm.
with the help of that tape,
Now that's grimy.
yeah. So with the help of the tape, um, they found out what happened, and they found out what she really did. And as he was in the hospital, and I was sitting at the hospital with him, she was trying to pack to leave. All I told them was, "I'm gonna tell you right now, my son is on his way. My daughter, she on her way. So my kids will be here in about 45 minutes.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you like this: you need to find them before we do. You need to find her before we do." So what they did was they went to the house, and they said when they got to the house, she had the car packed up, ready to get out of town.
Mm. I'm so glad they caught him.
And then I say, I know what DV is because I almost died. The man
Mm.
I was with, he put firecrackers in my pants
Are you serious?
and hit it to make it pop.
Oh my God.
So that's why I say you can't play with DV victim. I'm lucky to even be here because
Mm.
he put the. I didn't even know what was going on because I was looking in front of me and I wasn't paying attention to him. And all I know is firecrackers was in my shorts and I felt heat going up my back.
Oh my gosh.
So
That is crazy.
that's why I'm saying people holler DV, DV, DV. Do you actually know what a DV victim is?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Do you know you're supposed to, if you was a DV victim, you're supposed to report it so you can have, they can see the bruises,
Yep.
or go to the emergency room so they can have that on record. This girl never went to the emergency room.
Right.
All she called did was make that fake call to the police, and when Robert was trying to talk, she muted him so he
Yep.
couldn't, so nobody could hear what she was saying. He was saying. So
Mm.
who's to know what else she done lied about?
Exactly.
She
Seems to
probably
have a
she probably
pattern.
lied about a whole lot of stuff nobody don't know.
Hmm. I can believe it. Good night, Doris. Love you. And thank
Mm.
you all for being here too tonight. Everybody that's been coming up, touching the panel, and thank you all so very much.
Yes,
Thank
treasure,
you.
she does. She they said she did premeditated so I believe they're gonna give her a case. But I just know he was on uh he had some bones in his leg broke and they was giving him therapy and he was in a wheelchair for a while. And so He says, I'm gonna try to walk on my own. I say, oh, you really? He said, yeah. I said, well, go ahead and try. And he was getting up yesterday and he tried to walk and he didn't fall. And I was like, oh, thank God. Now he can do some walking. But he's taking it one day at a time. He's really slow, but he's gonna take it one day at a time because, like I told him, you almost wasn't here.
Yeah,
You got to give all praises to God because he the one gave you a second chance.
yeah, that's wonderful.
Because with that punctured lung, you don't know what could go on.
Right.
So they say
Mm,
he got a hole in there, so they're gonna try to repair it.
well, we gonna be praying for him and keeping him uplifted. And I just hope and I know we gonna go ahead and claim restoration on your son and for God to just restore him back to his health and for you to stay strong during this process. And God bless you for, I know recently too, you just had an
Oh, I forgot to
ordeal.
tell you, Tiff. Great news.
What,
After
God?
after this weekend, we move in our house on Monday.
Congratulations, Miss Bree. Congratulations. I am so, so happy for you, sweetheart.
We
You
just gotta
just,
find some. Now we gotta find some furniture. So,
I'm
but we're
so happy.
yeah,
That's a big congratulations.
yeah, it's a lot been going on, but I've been sticking. It's been tough, but I handled it.
Yeah, you a G. Man, I tell you, man. God bless you, Miss Bree. For real. For real, for real. God bless you.
I am Nola. I am happy. Cause I was so upset and so mad because I had to be out in a hotel. I wanted to be at my own house in my own bed.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you that you moving onward, and God blessed you with a new home, and for you and your family to be safe and sound. And I'm just glad that you got through all of these ordeals. Like, thank you, Jesus.
Yep. Cause I was like, man, it seemed like I'm getting hit right after another one.
Yes,
And
but
I was worried about him because he's my baby. And I say, you sometimes you have to be quiet when you break up with when you break up with people. You can't let them know. Cause my sister had the problem one time before. She was we was trying to move out the house. She thought he was going to work, and he was in the bushes watching us move the stuff. I said, y'all,
what?
yeah, I said, y'all can't be telling these people y'all gonna break up with them. You just have to be quiet and go ahead and do it.
Right,
Cause you don't know what they got on
right.
it. You don't know what they got in mind. You don't know how their mind running.
Exactly. That's
You
how we know old girl ain't no DV victim. She run her
yeah,
mouth too much.
yeah. Because if she was a victim, she wouldn't have never been able to talk to Robert like she talking to him, or never ever been able to say the stuff that she said to Kevin because that was his brother. So she would have been scared. But mainly she would have been scared to talk to Robert like she talked to him.
Right.
Because mine's when I had to leave the whole state with my kids and go to a different state and change all of my name and everything. Because that's how afraid I was.
Yeah.
That's why I say, no, she ain't no DV victim because you be scared of them. You scared to even talk to them.
Exactly. Like, I mean, I peeped that from day one. And like I told people, I was never I never had to be swayed because I watched this family from the beginning. Unlike a lot of people, I don't think everybody was like. I was literally a fan of the family for years, and so I'm like, there's no way you go from first of all a person that's this unhappy, you're really not going to be jealous of other women and even want to check phones if you planning your way out. You know what I mean? If
Yep.
it's certain things that just don't add up, that everything just don't look right. Like then if you would notice, like the more jealous that she was, the less like she wanted to be the ones in the skit instead of the other women. But yet
Hmm.
she was taking away from the craft, from the artistry, because her energy was always low. She was always frowning, smacking her lips, or she just always looked like she didn't want to be there or participate. Yet you're making him feel bad for having, actors and actresses and people who is, helping him along. He had to trade all that in to appease you and make you happy.
Yeah. And you making him lose money. So how's he supposed to take you care of you and the family if you making him lose out on his money?
That's crazy to me.
And I've been watching them since 2014. So I know what they did. I mean, I know the stuff. And she didn't look like that at first when he met her.
Right.
He paid for that whole body, that whole them all them teeth, that
Right.
licky booty. That girl, she would have been. I mean, if she would have been a DV victim for real, she wouldn't even stay that close. I mean, they say she don't stay too far from him.
And let's be clear here, y'all. It takes years. Like if we're speaking on DV victims at a whole, it's two things that happen. Either they flip out and get to doing some straightening, if you know what I mean. That's why we got that show called Snap. They either get to doing some straightening or they flee. They get as far or put some distance in between them and their abuser. What they won't do is turn around in less than 2 months and be taunting their abuser. They would not be they would be scared to come on social media and even tell people that this was going on. It's just a lot that people who are part of DV don't move like that. You're not gonna be heard saying do something, or do it then. You're not gonna be caught pretty much threatening their whole family, like run up then, run up, you and your wives, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that you just don't do.
No, and I knew from the jump when she came out with that story, I was like, wait a minute, something just don't sound right. And then she started talking to him crazy. And I'm like, nah, she ain't been. That girl ain't been abused. She ain't no DV victim because she wouldn't do that.
And people who have also been in DV situations would not even be in the skits like hitting your abuser. You wouldn't even be play hitting your abuser for fear.
Mm-mm. Nope, not at all. I mean, I had to go to a different state. So, so I know she. And then I mean, that scene her hitting him beside his head while she got the baby and they in the pool.
Right.
It seemed like to me she the one was abusing him.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And the daddy knows some stuff too, but I guess she got something on everybody, so that's why they won't say nothing.
The daddy know that his daughter's capping. That's what the daddy know. That's why he ain't saying nothing. Because therefore he ain't gonna have to lie. That was the deal. If I got to go along with what you're saying, then make sure I don't have to say nothing.
Yep.
That's-
Cause I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't say, "Well, Brianna, Bree, you need to stop this. You need to
that's-
stop what you're doing."
He said the day them popos was called when he was outside with the truth, and he said, "I don't know why Brianna do this. I don't know why she be doing this stuff." And he was like, Brianna know she need to stop this mess."
Because I know I heard him say she doing that lying stuff again.
Hmm.
I said, oh, the daddy even know she lying. Wow. What kind of stuff is that?
Yeah, he knows she capping, but that's his bread and butter too, probably.
Yep. That's probably why he ain't got to work or do nothing because she take care of him too.
Yep, exactly. He going on them trips too, and
Yep, he like, I ain't got to pay for nothing.
he get to be around all them local bees.
Yep. Looking crazy.
Oh man, that is funny. But they all just about to, reap what they sow, get what they get. And honestly, like I tell people, is really to the point where it's boring. Yeah, the pretty brief thing is to me funny. I am enjoying seeing people karma that they were warned about and ignored. So it is what it is. But other than that, the story is washed up, dried up. I'm
Yep.
not even really caring. I've said it before. I don't.
I'm just saying, I don't care. Tiff, before you go, I bet Tiff put herself on mute. Yeah, we waiting for Tiff to come back. I think she put herself on mute. I don't know if she knows she muted herself or what. Can somebody text her and tell her she muted herself? I don't know what's going on. Up, now she done dropped down. Think she'll be back in 1 second, guys. She'll be back in 1 second, hopefully, because she dropped herself down. Now she got to get herself back up. Who you talking about, Miss Betty?
My phone died on y'all.
Oh,
I
okay,
had
you
to come
back.
through on my other one.
I'm
Hope it
like,
ain't
I
no
don't know if she
echo.
muted herself or what.
Ooh, what you say, baby?
I said I didn't know if you muted yourself.
Nah, nah, my phone died, so I came in on my other one. Look, sister teacher knows. She said, yes, she'll be back.
Yep, that's what I said, y'all. We just waiting. She'll be back.
Oh man, it's nice to know your family knows you well. Tiff, I can't tell you what to do, but I wish you would change your picture. Like you are beautiful, not a bunny. Don't go off of what they call you. Thank you, Carolina, girl. But you know what? Sometimes I think I explained this on a live before. Not that I'm gonna stay on this explanation long, but Carolina girl, I'm gonna tell you a secret. The reason why at one point my name was Buck Tooth Shorty, and then I put that rabbit up there, is for one, it's almost like when you beating people to the punch. Like if you I'm not ashamed of my bunny rabbit teeth. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, you're not hurting my feelings with saying that. It's like turning lemons into lemonade. And let me tell you why, Carolina girl. Because when I changed my name to Butt Too Shorty and I feel my stuff, moves through the algorithm, there is people that has even commented on my gave me comments on the back end that was like, yo, I had to come see who Buck Tooth Shorty is. You know what I mean? It actually ended up getting me even more subscribers. When my name was Buck Tooth Shorty, I actually ran it up because just of the name and people wondering who's behind the name, you know. So sometimes you gotta know when to turn lemons into lemonade and you know, not let people play off your top. You feel me? You know, so that's kind of what I do. You know, because if I was a I tell you this, if I was ashamed, y'all wouldn't see me on live just as much as you always have. You know what I mean? Like I would be insecure, but no, I'm still in front of your face because that don't bother me. And I know a good thing when I see it. I've just had people like, yo, who and I was just wondering who in the heck was Buck Tooth Shorty. And then they open up one of my live, I mean, open up, you know, the thing, and they see it's me, tune in to what I'm talking about, stuff like that. Sometimes you gotta, you know how I go in the game. Sometimes you gotta beat them at their own game. You feel me? Cause it's only gonna make you curious, you know. And that's why I chose that bunny instead of some kind of cute bunny or whatever. It's like if that's what you take pride in and wanting to come in my chat and pick on my teeth or call me ugly or do any of that, well, I'm gonna make you have to think harder if I go ahead and acknowledge all that for you, for you, not for me. Acknowledge it for you. Then I'm gonna make you have to think a little harder of what to say when you come in my chat. You feel me? Yes, and thank you so much, Carolina girl. I'm glad you asked, just in case someone else was wondering. But nah, you know, I take pride in my bunny rabbit teeth. They're unique. It makes me me. You know, my buck teeth makes me me. You know, uh,
Well,
cause they gonna
anyway,
be
Tiff.
really jealous if I get a retainer. They gonna
Uh
really be
oh.
hating on me.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
They better roast all they can before I turn Hollywood and give me some veneers and things.
I know that's right. That's what I want.
Ooh-wee. Give me one of them Glorilla smiles like
Uh
the rapper
uh
Glorilla. Look, but look, y'all,
Not
on the
the
back
gorilla.
end, that's her name, Glorilla. But thank you so much, Bestie. Thank all y'all, But like sister teacher, you know what it is, cash grab, I would want to know who the heck is Bucktooth Shorty and what do she be talking about if I came across that name or that face, that rabbit. Y'all know I know what this algorithm be like. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to get in where you fit in. And Bucktooth Shorty brought him in here.
That's right, Lorraine. Don't You don't need to get that the leaky butt.
Never that.
She can't even
Mm-mm.
dance. She can't even try to do a dance right on the when she making a live. She show the right side, but she won't show to the left.
That left one don't move.
Now it's leaking.
That part. Mm-mm. Lorraine, your brother Buck wouldn't even he would not be cool with that. I wouldn't. I would never alter my body like that, you know what I'm saying, at all, unless through exercise and stuff like that. Um because as y'all gonna see come this winter, my weight fluctuates, but not by much. I thicken up for 6 months in a year, and I slim down 6 months in a year, not without trying. It's just how my metabolism is. So through the and not due to eating changes or none of that, I'm still active, but 6 months out the year I'm thicker than, yeah, this is my thinner part of the year. But
You
y'all
do
gonna
that
see it.
too?
Yes.
I
I
do
always
too.
get an extra 15, 20 extra jump on.
Well,
But
I'm finna drop down, Tiff.
I love you, Miss
I
Bree.
love you more. I
Thank you
love you
so much.
guys.
Thank you so much for joining me, babe. Um oh heck nah. Heck nah. Let me see here. I don't know why my phone is redoing itself. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut that down. Anywho, oh yeah, Chad. I'm rocking these bunny teeth until they done rocking with me. Straight like that. That's it. That's all. I'm a tongue thruster too, y'all. I've always been a tongue thruster. Always pushing my tongue to the front. I used to ain't be buck tooth like 2, 3 years ago. I went and buck tooth, but my tongue thrusting got bad. Absolutely, that algorithm will definitely pick up on the name buck tooth shorty, but break one four and one is catchy too. Yes, auntie, right, sister teacher. Yeah. Trust and believe me. If y'all know me by now, y'all should know I ain't never been conceited, but I ain't never been, insecure about. We all got things that if we could have preserved better or made better or this, that, and the third. But as far as being happy with who I am and stuff like that, honey child, bye. No, 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 no. Now sometimes I prefer myself like this my era where I ain't even got my juicy booty like I normally have. So I sometimes can't wait till my next 6 months when I'm thicker. So I mean, I throw that in the circle. But yes, but then there be other times where when I'm ready to get in bathing suits, I be wanting my thin waist back. So, but other than that, mm-mm, I be thankful waking up exactly who I am, and I encourage others too. I love my hair follicles. I love my toes. I love everything. But anywho, I do. I love my breast. Yeah, now throw that in the circle. Now I can still I can still throw it. I just don't know if it's enough to go in a complete circle. I'm kidding. Woo-wee. Um, but anywho, y'all, and I'm about to be dropping some stuff. Like I told y'all, I spent this week working on stuff. Y'all know all that editing videos and things do take a while. And so I'm trying to get different stuff prepared so I can start dropping members. Stuff for the members is only right, and more content for you guys. I'm actually working on a final skit for this story here that had just came to me, and I'm like, I gotta do it. Shout out to you, Miss Birthday. I mean, I said Miss Birthday, Miss Bree. Shout out to you. Let's see. Mm. But yeah, y'all, I be all in the algorithm. You feel me? You feel me? I'm all about that algorithm. Shout out to the mods, the chat. Thank you for everyone to join the panel. I just like to say that throughout my live. I can't believe it took me this long to do my hair, but I was greasing my scalp and doing all of that, stopping to bring people up and all of that. But thank y'all for being here, and thank y'all for the super stickers, chats, and all of those things. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for the views, likes, comments, shares. Uh, and don't forget to subscribe to the Break Room 411 if you haven't already. You want to hit the cash app. It ain't too late. Big Stacks 1983. Super chat, super stickers, memberships. It's all in effect. Straight like that. Somebody asked something about me sleepy. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Nah, I ain't sleepy. Lorraine, I'm not sleepy at all, actually. I might sound that way because when I'm looking at the chat, it's laying flat and I'm twisting my hair. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, shiznits. Oh, y'all. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble. I got to call my sister because it's her birthday. Ooh, I am tripping. You crazy, and Lorraine, you is always sleepy. Ooh, I know I should have called her when it was on my mind, when it was on my right mind. I am whipping, twipping, twipping. I tell you, I'm twipping. Cause I did not call my sister Nikki that y'all met on my birthday. Today, her birthday, and oh my gosh, I thought about it multiple times and kept getting stirred up. I'm gonna have to lie and tell her my phone was off. But y'all don't snitch on me though. Don't snitch on me. Happy birthday, Sister Nikki. I love you so much. Shout out to you, Nikki, baby. I love you so much. I'm gonna call you first thing in the morning, man. First thing in the morning. Thank y'all. I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna say, girl, we had a party in the break room for you, girl. You just wasn't there. Um, what's on y'all mind though? It's almost 80 of us in here. What's on y'all mind? What's on y'all mind? Well, you know I got two phones. I'm on the other one. The other one just died on y'all a minute ago. See, you already snitching on me, bestie. You see? See what I'm saying? Everybody swear to God there ain't no beehive, but you, Commissioner Keeley, y'all be snitching on the kid. I tell you the truth. Never trust nobody. Hey, my black is beautiful. Love you, love you, love you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And it's not time to be talking about Sagittarius now. It's still Scorpio season. Slow down. So, slow, pump your brakes now down there in the chat. All right, little whippersnappers, pump your brakes now. It's still Scorpio season. I see a lot of Sagittarius talk down there now. Y'all wait your turn, baby. Yes, Lord. You got about two more weeks, honey. Nah, Lorraine, you done dropped a dime on me. Lorraine, you dropped a dime on me, bestie. I love you, boo. I love you. What's on y'all mind? Somebody drop it. Drop it in the chat. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all too. Tomorrow, if you get time, I think 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We gonna be over there at 58 South. He's doing his last podcast tomorrow. He been doing it for like 5, 10 years. And so they're doing their last one. So I'm gonna be there to support. Commissioner. What up, Commissioner? No, you did. No, you didn't. I can't stand y'all. I cannot stand y'all. About doing that lying stuff again. That was funny. Yeah, if y'all want to pull up, y'all welcome to pull up. Show bro and his team some love. Um, ooh, they wrong for that, man. I'm telling you, right when you think you're family, right when you think you're amongst family. Tina done hit me with that. I'm doing that line stuff again. I can't stand y'all, but I love you. Can't stand y'all, but I love you. Gets on my nerves the way they do me in the break room, child. Just drops the dimes on me. Mm-mm-mm. Shop Talk NC. Shop Talk NC. And I think it's all uppercase, but if yeah, I think it's SHOP space TALK space NC. Shop Talk NC. But you gotta remind me, I be forgetting. So yeah, I'm gonna try to pull up, make a little guest appearance to the homies. Cause him and my husband used to do it together, and there are other members to the podcast, so they're bringing everybody back tomorrow. And I've never been on it. They've invited me a lot, but I never had got on it. Regretfully. Um yes, y'all, hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. Now, Lorraine, you is funny. That is hilarious. Yeah, 58 is Shop Talk NC. And y'all see, y'all know if you're on the right one, cause in a lot of his thumbnails you'll see your brother Buck. Stop it, Tina. I resent that joke. Oh man. Now Tina, you doing that line stuff again. I'm moving around trying to see what happened around these streets today. Who has a video on their platform? Is someone supposed to be pregnant? Wow, so teacher, you are behind. I've covered all that today on my live. You might just need to hit rewind. You might just need to hit rewind, sister teacher. Cause we got into all that today. Put what in the chat, Miss Bree? Let me see. I'm reading the chat, y'all. I'm here. Yeah, sister teacher, we covered a lot of that. We really don't know who exactly is with child, and I'm trying to really stay away from that subject until we clarify that. We also was talking about Pretty Bree, Ree and Big Bree, her rights today or last night and stuff like that. We was talking about the fact that the people across the street said they can't talk about Pretty Bree. How you? What you up to? What you watching? Dude? Oh, I never seen that. Is that a series? Oh, let me know when it's off. When you about to start something. Is it just start or something? Oh, okay. Oh, put it in the chat. Gotcha. Hold on, guys. Yep. So if y'all want to catch the last episode or just tune in just to give him your view or to come support the break rooms extended family, that would be great. If even if you can't stay the whole time, because I don't know how long it's going to be, or any of that. But if you I may, let me see. Trying to see. Yeah, I would love to get my, viewers over to just give them a shout out, piece up their next journey. Cause me and 58 South, y'all, we about to collaborate on some things. We got some things we about to crank up him and I in these YouTube streets, you know what I mean? Like your girl, the break room ain't playing with it. So I'm gonna get y'all linked up with that once we get everything linked up. Oh, sister teacher, I should, Commissioner Keeley. I should. I should. I think I will. The only thing is I want to go run up his views, so I will try, but I think I might do that too and stuff. And just that way I can summon people over to his views and we can, show him some love. If your phone charged to Blue Pop Live if you want to go over. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. Sister teacher, I saw um Catwoman got some stuff up and Sweet Ma played the audio on Amber's live today. But what I saw was on Catwoman page. She got she got some stuff up. And thank you so much, sister teacher. Thank you so much, sister teacher. I just got my phone plug cut on. I just cut it back on. So if anybody sent anything, I didn't get a chance to say thank you. If I could, thank you, Miss Dolores. Thank you, Jackie Moore. Thank you, Pamela Hunt. Thank you so much, Shelly Shell. And thank you so, so much, Sister Teacher. Thank y'all so much. You need some help, babe? Thank you so much, Sister Teacher. Sorry, y'all, that I missed it. That was on. My phone had died. Thank you so much, Shelly Shell, Pamela, Jackie. I love y'all. Sister Teacher, God bless you. You always, who you been a blessing in my life. I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all are some true, true blessings. I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't rich like them folks across the street, so I be thankful. You feel me? Straight like that. People's generosity, it cannot go unnoticed. It just can't. I won't sleep at night, For real. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. When people pour love out on you, you got to be able to let the look. We stopped the show to give thanks. It's the month of Thanksgiving. People got to be more thankful of some things. People got to be more thankful of some things and have more gratitude. Every day is a blessing. Everybody, y'all, I'm telling you, man, y'all don't understand, honey. Gratefulness. I want that to be the word for the month. Gratefulness be pouring through my heart straight like that. Mm, 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 mm. Let me go put it on my other thingy, my Bobby. But who voice you talking about, Jack? Who voice you talking about? Ain't it the truth, Miss Sexy Ray? I love you, Miss Sexy Ray. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, I ain't no cap. Like I don't be knowing what you know what I mean. I don't know. I just think it's very important to stay humble, stay grateful, stay appreciative, and never get ahead of yourself. Never, never forget. You know what I mean? Like staying grounded and all that. I got to. And I know some people may think it's like weird, like you know what I mean. I don't really care though, y'all. Like what people think because I just don't see enough uh flowers poured out on the people that make it all happen. So I'm gonna pour my flowers out, and if people don't want to hear it, they can not hear it. There's several ways to not hear my gratefulness, but sometimes I got to say it like a TI is, you feel me? You know, I was raised better than that. Let me say hello. And I'll be real. But don't y'all agree though? Okay, Tina, love you so much. Hold on, y'all. I am just saying hey and Blue Parks Live. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, y'all. Just wanted to go show some love. Let me read the chat. Tina, God bless your trip and keep us posted on everything. You know I love you. Um, I'm done with Dion speaking on the situation. We love you, Tiff. You give us much of yourself, and for that, we are grateful for you. You bless us too. Thank you so much, Sister Teacher. That means everything to me. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. I just I just don't think, I think everybody be playing with life, they be playing with their blessings, they be playing off God top. Like I can't do that, man, cause it's you know it's a blessing to have people to pour out on you, pour their wisdom on you, financially donate to your channel, donate to, your artistry and things like that, man. You can't count on giving back to, you know, you you know what I mean? You can't cap on giving thanks, you know? It's the month of Thanksgiving, you know? And forget all that pilgrim and Indian stuff and focus on just the word thanks and giving, you know? And it's just it's a beautiful thing, you know? I spent a lifetime like, you know, and somehow you just know like I don't know. I just feel like I got a dope supportive system with y'all. You know what I mean? I feel at home with y'all, you know? So I mean, I feel so grateful. Send you a picture. I need to get my Cash App card when I get there. Yes, send me a picture. Yes, yes, yes. I love you so much, Tina. Blessings, blessings, blessings to you. Um, one thing I didn't ask y'all is do y'all agree with Brianna moving away with the child, you know, at this time, stuff like that? I hear through the grapevine allegedly she's been talking about moving to another city or something of the sort. Are y'all opposed or don't really think it matters? Don't care? What's y'all take on that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you so much, Lorraine. You get on my nerves, man. You've been pouring, yeah, man. Look, man. I don't know who trying to mess around and see me cry the first week of November, but y'all sure is pushing it, you know? Y'all are really, really pushing it. You are pushing it to make me cry. Man, for real. Thank you so much, Sister Lorraine, my bestie. I love you. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Man. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'll tell you. Mm, mm, mm. I promise you. It makes me. Mm, mm. I'm for real. I don't take it for granted, you know? I don't take it for granted. I don't even be knowing what to say sometime, but just to express myself and my gratitude. Like, thank you, sister. I love you, and thank you, Shelly. Thank all y'all. Thank you, Jackie. Like, the support and the love is overwhelming, man. Y'all are some great people, man. And that's for all of y'all, whether you sent me $1 a night. I promise you that I gotta show love and give thanks to those that definitely donate to my channel. But it is not exempt of thanking those that give me your views and your comments. I want to pour out all the flowers, to each and every one of y'all. Each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, it's a beautiful thing, man. For real. I'm feeling real warm in my heart right now. You feel me? Like I'm feeling I'm feeling a good kind of emotional, like I don't know. I'm just thankful to have great supporters and to not have people. Thank you, Miss Cancer, man. I'm looking at a whole lot of look. It's these names, man. And I tell you, each and every one of y'all ladies in the chat pour out blessings on me. You know what I mean? Show me so much love and support. Give me your time. I'm like, I'm overwhelmed, but I'm looking at a lot of names in the chat and that's a whole lot of support. I see the number. That's a whole lot of support. Shout out to y'all viewing, man, for real. I'm for real, Miss Cancer. Like for real. Like for real. I ain't even playing off y'all top right now. Like I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't take none of this for granted. You know? I spoke something in my life, man, and I don't take it coming into fruition for me to step into a new adventure and for just the support alone, like just the support alone and the backing that y'all give me is priceless. It's priceless. I'm eating a ginger chew right now, y'all, while I'm making this speech. So don't think I got no impediment all of a sudden. Let me read the chat. But I'm so serious, man. I don't care if people don't want to listen. Sometimes, I don't care. I'm going to say whatever I want to say in the chat, to my family. Buried my father Monday. Watching you makes me laugh to keep from crying. Thank you. Oh, Jackie Moore, my deepest condolences. My deepest condolences. And I'm glad that I can bring you laughter and any kind of entertainment and just, be your extended family. You feel me? Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the love, man. I'm telling you. I'm going to shut up here real, real soon about it. But if I had to take, if I got to sit here and talk about insignificant people for hours, well, I ain't got to, but I choose to. Well, you best believe it takes nothing out of me, nothing from my show. If anything, it adds to it to pour out on y'all and let you know I'm grateful for you. Now, I'm glad I can make somebody smile and we can hang out together, you know, and talk and do what we do. Straight like that, Shelly Shell. I mean, I don't play about y'all. I love y'all. I'm about to get back to talking some squid and whatever's on y'all mind, but I love y'all. And I ain't even gonna let y'all distract me from talking about y'all. Ah, I just do. I love my break room family. Well, if nothing else brought me back, it was definitely Tina Keeley comment. I can't stand you. Tina Keeley. Yo, I love it here. I love it here. Shout out to Mel MCC. I love you so much. Tina, I can't stand you. Goodness gracious. I can't stand you. Tina Keeley, if I had to give out awards, I would give you the one moderate. Look, I can't even say as a moderator. I'm going to say you the one break room family member that keeps me on my toes, Tina. I love it. I love it, Tina, and I love you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tina, go on and stream me from the UK when you get there. Oh my goodness. That one hurt me right there. Tina, that one was good. Yeah, she hit me with the roll-ups. Now, if that didn't end my mushy state, I don't know what would. I'm eating a ginger chew. Girl. Um, I'm trying to hurry and get rid of it too so I can talk. Mm, mm, mm. But oh my God, Tina, I love you. Cause you now, I gotta get rid of this ginger chew so I can laugh. I'm gonna just spit it out. Cause it is interfering with my laughter. I said, what? I said, I hope they happy tears. I hope they happy tears. Oh my God, Tina, you crazy. You is freaking crazy for no reason. For no reason. Um, y'all is crazy. Look at what Jackie said to you. What Jackie said. Oh yeah, I saw Lorraine about her father. Yeah, that's why I was giving her my condolences. Letting her know that Jackie, we got you and we here for you. And all that there. She could drive you. And she going to the UK. She about to go to London. But I think she's in the US right now. Uh, let's see. What y'all talking about, Keely and Lo? What y'all talking about? I'm reading the chat. I'm gonna stop talking, being nosy. Trying to see what everybody else talking about. But y'all, I have been on here 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm going to end my live. So share the fun and stuff. Um I love y'all so much. And yes I am. Yes I am. I just don't really exploit my Facebook because it's in my real name. So, them fleas over there be playing too much. So I don't make they job easy. Ah um I love each and every one of y'all. And I thank y'all for joining me tonight just for a little hangout, just for a little talk or whatever. It was an unplanned live, so it was kind of like an open floor situation. But I just want to say as we close, everything that we said here was alleged and for entertainment and educational purposes only. You know what I mean? I just remain keeping all the players in the game in my prayers. Hope everybody, start to grow and start to learn as they're living and, start trying to get in a more, lucrative and better situation in these YouTube streets, it is even with the new things that's been popping up at this point, and I say I end with this. Everything is starting to feel hold on guys. Um Okay. I feel you just want to. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I wasn't saying. Thank you so much, Mel MCC. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Miss Hunt, I'm actually gonna find a way to let y'all all be able to link with me in other ways, you know what I mean? So yeah, don't worry. I'm working on that. So I'm not that wasn't for y'all. That was for them people over there that be playing too much. So yeah, I definitely want to link up with all y'all on the what I'm saying, other ways other than having to be in the chat. Mel MCC, God bless you and thank you so much for that super chat. That means the world to me. I'm very grateful, very appreciative, and God bless you. God bless you for blessing me straight like that. I love you. Thank you so much for the blessing. And I love you so much, Sister Teacher. But I love you all so much. But what a few things I'm just gonna leave you with as I bring my live to a close. I might as well start now because you know how our closings be, y'all. Yeah, you know how our closings be. But what I just want to leave you all with is that um at this point in time, as I have read the chats, I have been, sometimes I'm more present than I necessarily let on. And sometimes I'm not, as far as like when I was encouraging and praying for everybody, the other day in my live, I was refusing to actually look at the chat because I didn't want to direct my prayer everywhere to any particular person. I wanted it to be reached how it had to be reached, right? Now, when I'm not in my motivational situations or whatever, and sometimes I'll be paying a lot of attention to the chat on the back end, you know what I mean? Because it allows me to know what's going on, not about my chat, but within the chat with you all and stuff like that. And I just want to say that I'm truly grateful for how y'all move and how positive y'all are as women. And it's actually a pleasure to know, getting to know a lot of you, through the YouTube streets. It seemed like we've all known each other forever at this point because y'all have to admit we might have haven't seen each other, but we spend many hours together, in different places, and we share stories and all kinds of things. So I feel like at this point we can't shorten it or lessen it by saying just because we have not met in the physical that at this point we don't, we're not getting to know each other on a more personal end. So I'm grateful for this experience. I'm grateful for it. And still early over here. Yeah, it ain't really considered late where I'm at. I mean, it's going on one, but yeah, I don't want to hold everybody too long. But more of the story as I roll my nighttime L is this situation that we're all in now, or this story. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, is that is it's becoming to the point where it's almost like becoming like a trashed story, if you will, real quick. It's starting to become real trashy, real you know, to the point where I mean it's only so far that I can tap into it. Yes, I get some laughs, yes, whatever, but now as I'm less and less listening to the people across the street, and it keeps me kind of unresponsive to a lot of things because I'm not in a place anymore where I'm looking for the trouble. I'm not really seeking it. Whatever I hear out in these YouTube streets as I move around, I touch base on it. But I'm not really out there looking for any more facts. I get it. I get stuff as it come now because the story isn't. I mean, I have to be honest, right, Mel MCC. This is not against anybody that's a part of the story. God bless all the factors, and I pray for everybody to get it together. But if I'm just being honest, it has gotten to a real lowball place where it's picking. It's like picking at it, like I hate to use the word, but like a carcass, you know what I mean? It's like picking away at the bones of a carcass. And I think the factors that have played a role in this story, if you would look back at some of the key players, girl in the Tesla, extra baby mamas, baby daddies, Callie and Tigress and all these list of people, uncredible people, that has become parts of these stories. It's when you look back at it from right here, it's rather tabloidish and trashy. You know what I mean? And I'm really not even taking too much pleasure in the following of any more details on it. Just to be honest with y'all, I've tried to stay halfway in it to appease, the family that is still interested in it as different things develop. But the things that are developing is trashy, is stupid. You know what I mean? Um, the cares of what's going on with in everybody's bedrooms and stuff, like it's pointless. You know what I mean? It really ain't even business. Like, the only reason why it interests me is because it does show me, like, with all that everyone had to go through, yeah, you do kind of want to be present to watch the karma too. I think there's some people that deserve to follow the story through, while things fall apart, unfortunately. But other than that, it's pretty dry. It's pretty done for. It's nothing that's there. Really is no big wow factors, including the Pretty Bree situation. It's just something to comment about, something to give an opinion on. But it's really not that deep because she's not a new factor. She is someone that's been a part of the story on the back end, and all people is really looking at is to see at what point is Miss Bree gonna wake up and do some things differently, see some things for the greater good of her life and her kids. That's kind of it, and that's all. And really, just because honestly, what's the point of chasing the divorce down? Like, who cares? Honestly, it's like because people have been spending months waiting on the verdict of a divorce that is carrying on and carrying on and carrying on. But really, what's the point? It's just the paperwork. Now, true, it does free these people by law, so to speak, to where you're not committing adultery or this, that, and the third. But it has officially been a solid year that they've been so-called separated. So at this point, it really doesn't matter. Let them date, let them go off into the sunset doing whatever it is they need to do, because what does it matter to anyone? The day they get a divorce is just the day they get a divorce. That's all. And what will it mean to anyone? The relationship is already over. The damage is already done. So the paperwork, I mean, I don't see what's the big wow factor about when is the divorce happening. I just don't. Maybe I'm the unpopular opinion, but I just don't. Um, Let me see. Y'all must be listening to me because I ain't heard the chat move. Or y'all on two devices like me. I got Lupox on one and mine on the other. Um, But yeah, so I just wanted to throw that tidbit. Like, it is really time for us to start, tapping into some new things. I'm trying to let the audience be more involved in the things you want to hear, topics, and I don't even want to be all just about topics. But if it's something funny you want me to embody or try to accomplish a skit on, whatever, the break room is down for all of that. you know. And y'all know I don't really need no help with it. But if you have some suggestions of things that you want to see from me, I am very happy to evaluate that and stuff. Let's see, they both have moved on, so it shouldn't be a big deal as to what's happening in the new relationship. That's kind of how I feel, Mel MCC. Like it makes me wonder, like, are we all crazy, keeping it light, being funny. But it does make me wonder because everybody is running all over the like YouTube streets chasing info on something that really don't matter. Nobody is surprised that he's cheating. You know what I'm saying? And we already knew he be cheating with this girl. So, you know. Now, I mean, I guess it's the see the reactions of Brianna and how she's taking it or whatever. But yeah, health, making smoothies, hot topics with celebrities, etc. Got you, babe. I love all that. I love all that. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. But yeah, it just seems like it's a little bit obsession. And I mean, come on, y'all, this stuff ain't really that interesting at this point. Even with the girl talking her stuff, it's like it's kind of expected. Nobody really thought that he was running around being faithful or I mean. So maybe I'm just questioning myself and I'm ready to get into having some substance, I guess. So um, you know, this saga does not have any substance anymore. It's not a sustainable topic anymore. It's just they're dropping breadcrumbs somewhere along the line. Somebody is dropping breadcrumbs. I don't know which side. I don't know what's going on there, but there's breadcrumbs being dropped for a reason, and that's to keep this saga going and flowing and things like that. And it's and now it's just stupid breadcrumbs like I mean, we all enjoyed it while it was last. I mean, while it lasted, it was cool while it lasted. But at this point, I'm just kind of like, okay, now I'm not about to be running around for the next few weeks now, peeping, sticking, and geeking about folks' bedrooms, like who doing who cares? Like that's not even hot topic. It's just not. But it was funny for the moment to touch on the but beyond talking about it for a hot day, it's not, you know. Miss Cancer says, Tiff, I love when your lives turn into Bible studies. I hope you can do more like that. Absolutely, absolutely. Cause you can count on that. I was telling D Ham that the other day that I enjoy that kind of stuff myself, y'all. I kind of want to bring different, elements of myself to the forefront of my artistry and to, these topics and different things. I enjoy it too, Miss Cancer. So, yeah, you can definitely count on that. Absolutely. I like doing lives with a message and with, relatable things. Everything can't be hood. Everything can't be, this, that, or the third. Sometimes you gotta dig a little deeper. So yes, I'm glad that you for that, Cancer, and you as well, Britt. Thank y'all. Cause I would love to do more stuff like that. And yeah, thank you. I'm encouraged by you guys to do that. Let me see. I'm looking for my dang this whole time, y'all. I've been looking around trying to find my bows. Oh, see, found it. Found both. Go ahead, Tiff. Just that quick. Somebody gave me some. Put something good in the atmosphere because I've been searching. Blessings to everyone. Hope y'all enjoyed the live. If you are leaving out, please don't forget to hit that like button. That part. That part. But yeah. I guess in a nutshell too, fam. I just, I'm an encourager. I like to have fun and tap into higher things and I want to make a difference while bringing the laughter, while bringing entertainment and being a relatable channel. And honestly, I don't want to make my channel about, just following this girl to point out all her flaws, everything she doing wrong. Like she, yeah, I'm gonna see some of the karma and all of that, but the day-to-day followings is kind of stupid, So I'm ready to shake, rattle, and roll, and give y'all more of the good stuff, like this calling each other names and all this dangerous stuff going on behind this story is just kind of played out to me. That's it. It's kind of played out. It's been played out. Yeah. Um, you is crazy. Yes, a good night to everybody going out the chat. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much. I'm getting ready to end my live to y'all and stay blessed up. Um, I already told y'all it always takes a whole like 15 minutes to say goodbye. But stay blessed up, stay prayed up, y'all. Let's get into uplifting and just blessing each other with encouragement, having laughter, having a good time. Let's gravitate into that and just doing what we do, shaking, rattling, and rolling. You know what I mean? God bless each and every one of you and your families. God bless my moderators for pulling up for me. Thank you so much to everyone who joined the panel. Shout out to the chat, the viewers, the commenters, and thank you so much for the super chats and the super stickers. What a blessing. What a blessing. Thank you so much for the Cash App, super chat, super stickers. If you became a member this week or any of that, shout out to all the new members. Thank you so much for believing in me. I'm not going to let you down on the content. And just thank you, y'all. I'm very, very grateful. Appreciate you all. I may see y'all over there again in Lupac Live and go show some more love. Other than that, I'm probably about to cuddle with my old man. We're gonna watch a movie and just relax for the rest of the night. So I think we almost hit about 4 hours, which is pretty darn good for a live. If you missed the beginning, just rewind and catch it if you like. um I think tomorrow, if I go live, I'll be on the camera. I don't really like doing these StreamYard things every day, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes they cool. Sometimes StreamYard ain't as entertaining to me. Even though I can cut my camera on StreamYard, the camera is smaller to me or something. I don't know. It could be me, but it throws me off. The camera on this throws me off. That's why I don't have the camera up on this one. And yeah, I like to vibe with y'all. So tomorrow we probably gonna be back on the camera. I love y'all. Thank you for putting up with me here in the break room 411. Y'all are my family. And last but not least, I'm gonna have to talk it out, y'all, because my voice going out on me now. I've been talking 4 hours. But thank y'all for being a friend. We traveled down the road and back again. Your heart is true. Y'all some pals and some confidants. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, You would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Trick y'all. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. Y'all some pals and some confidants. And if you threw a party and invited every channel you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from T. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Doom, 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 doom. Straight like that. I love y'all. I mean, you knew that already. My love for y'all is endless. Go to sleep and tell yourself something wonderful. When you wake up, know that you are loved because I love you. Period. You know my heart is pure. You never catch me capping. Good night, Break Room family. Thank y'all for being a friend. Straight like that. We's live from the Break Room 411. Thank you for being a friend.